we really do, because Serge is going to be asleep in about 30 minutes.
Yeah, well, if Serge, because he's on his second drink is the problem.
Dude, no. It's
So
too
Cytra-
early
Shots
for your second
fired.
drink.
Shots fired.
I said Duvrion. What? How do I pronounce that properly?
By the way,
Instead of Duvrion, new
Davrion.
Devre. Okay, yeah.
Devrion, and you have to say it with a Devrion, like
Well,
you
it's
gotta
like
have
you
to-
say, like the dove, the bird, Davrion.
Have we been online this whole time?
we are now. We're starting to come online. I'm just putting the stream up.
Oh man, you missed some good stuff.
yeah,
In Quebec, they don't speak good French, you know.
Emerson is like leveling up his stuff. He was actually like announcing the stream. Because I watched YouTube and I saw like a coming up soon.
I did.
Yeah. 30 minutes
you
ago.
can actually.
Oh, well,
you can actually program it.
we should
Like,
try
wow,
to stick to that
Emerson is
schedule,
like,
because people might tune out if they're like, oh man.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
too
Well,
late."
exactly.
we're
You
about
guys are the
30 minutes off.
douchebags that couldn't make it the last 2 weeks. I was here.
Yeah, guys.
Harrison was here. Who the fuck were
I
you
was
guys?
here.
I was here.
I was here.
Yeah,
You know what?
Cytra.
To be
And the week
fair, to
before,
be
I
fair,
think it was Sergio.
let's be honest. The reason why we couldn't get together is all because of Locantis.
That's very
We
true.
all
It's
know
always
that.
it's always
yeah, yeah.
Locantis. It's always Locantis.
Locantis.
Is there
Somehow
anybody
it's
in the
always my
okay?
fault.
Okay, so is there anybody in the group that knows what happened the last time? I can give an update, but I'm just going to ask anybody else.
I remember
No,
vaguely, so
At the
I will need
camp.
a recap.
We burned everybody because some of them might be bad guys hiding.
Oh yeah, we
Yep.
had like this fight in the town.
We saved the mother.
on the village or whatever.
I don't
Yeah.
remember the
I
lady's
remember
name,
completely
but we got
healing
some
from
info on
all
her.
injuries.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you do.
At the
No.
Yeah, I
hospital.
remember getting a bunch of bonus stat points, and
Yeah.
And also, this nurse fell in love with me.
We were at
No.
Lake
I
Titicaca.
don't remember that part.
That
was-
is what happened.
That was like
Yeah, I remember
2
that.
sessions ago. Let's just try and recap the last session. And that was you guys had met Naira on the island in Puno
Her name?
when you guys had arrived in Puno, and
I will leave from Nara.
oh yeah,
True love.
and yep, and Naira kind of talked to you guys and gave you some more information. Elias had introduced you guys to Naira, and she had told you about the Kairasiri and what they were all about and why they were scared of the white man, the Europeans looking
yeah,
of you.
Could you repeat all of that? That sounds very good.
It was, yeah. And she basically told you a little bit about, what they were about and why they were, why they, meaning Naira and the people of Puno, were scared of the white man, because the Kairasiri were known to be of European descent.
White devils.
They carry
White devils,
diseases.
exactly. And in fact, Omar was talking to her about the white devils.
Wow, why?
Yep. And then you guys finished.
In real life.
You got attacked during the middle of the night. You saved Naira, saved her life. And you went ahead and basically finished up, cleaned up to the next day, helped burn the bodies, got yourselves all packed up, and you guys started heading towards the pyramid. That was the.
Oh yeah, I
Oh, yeah,
remember. We had
We met with Markin.
we
Yeah.
had Alejandro look after our donkeys because he was the
Yes.
self-proclaimed ass master, and he lost an
He
ass.
lost an ass. Yes. And he
And
did
don't forget,
apologize.
Yeah.
we brought back
Okay.
the extra boats that we saw that were stolen from the fishermen, so that they wouldn't hate us too, right? So
Yep. No doubt. Yep.
No, we didn't bring them back. You guys talked me out of it.
Yeah, I think we sort of said it would
That they would blame white men for their people disappearing.
Yeah,
something.
you guys didn't bring it back. That's correct, because you were scared of what might have happened.
I wanted to bring it back, but I was dissuaded with your sound logic.
And then once you guys got up into the mountains, you camped one night, and basically one of your donkeys had been eviscerated by a Kairasiri, and you found the body, but you didn't find the ass that you were supposed to be watching, Alejandro specifically. And so you guys woke up the next day, and because you had been in the mountains for nearly 24 hours, you'd eaten some of the food, and some of you were like carrying some of the stuff that donkey was carrying. but you were able to at least spread it around so that you all can keep a little bit of those things. And
Ooh. I got the last paragraph here. As we're traveling, the oxygen thins out and we have a little trouble adjusting to the altitude. Virginia has the most trouble breathing, has a headache. Ezekiel hears a gunshot go off when Omar hears some people shuffling.
It's definitely edema.
Yes. So you guys were walking through the hills and of the jungle. You came up over this ridge and kind of couple football fields away towards the setting sun. Omar saw some scuffling and some people running through the underbrush, and then you heard a gunshot. I think it was Ezekiel that heard the gunshot go off. It sounds like somebody's scuffling over there. There's a bullet that went off, and it's basically, what would you guys like to do? The shot and the thing that you guys heard was sort of towards the where the sun is going down. So it's sort of heading west, yeah. And then you guys were actually headed north. So, what do you guys want to do?
Omar does a little like, and then he looks back at you ashamed, like that he made that sound.
Just a little scared.
I pull out my gun instinctively.
Okay.
Because I heard a gunshot, and I just want to be prepared.
Be prepared in case.
You don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
No, that's very true.
Even if I'm not very good at it.
Are you guys going to head towards the?
Make sure the safety's off.
I cover my nose
Quietly.
because I don't like it smells like maybe somebody pooped their pants a little bit.
Or burn it.
And
was that Omar?
So shady, so shady.
And I look around me to see if there's anything that I can use for cover and tuck behind it. Obviously in the opposite side of where I think the gunshot came from.
Yeah, I think it was Emerson, because of his amazing spot hidden. He had said that it looked like two people were kind of running from something, and they didn't see you guys, and the gunshot had gone off.
I think we check out the gunshot, guys. What do you think?
In a minute, as soon as we know that we're safe and
Yeah, we gotta be stealthy about it. I don't want to expose myself.
How far away were these people that were running?
Somewhere in the neighborhood of like 1 to 2 footballs away, like a 1.5 footballs away. Football fields. Yep.
Damn, I got good eyesight.
The time for rationality has ended. I demand senseless action.
Wow.
I don't know.
Lead
How
by
did you decide what we
example.
were throwing away anyway?
Larkin says, "I'll stay here and watch the donkeys if you guys want to go check it out."
Watching donkeys is not as easy as it sounds, sir. I'll just have you know,
He goes,
it
"Listen,
will be okay if one of the donkeys dies on your watch.
I will be sure to watch the asses better than you."
This is we lose equipment.
Alejandro, you seem to be taking charge of this situation. I suggest you go ahead.
Yep.
Alejandro, do you charge forward?
I do not charge forward. I casually go forward with my team.
Casually.
You know where I come
Stealthily,
from.
quietly.
You walk away from the gunshots, not
Are there any
towards the
bushes
gunshots.
nearby?
I don't know where you guys live, you know? But you don't just walk towards the gunshots.
No.
Walk away.
Are there any
Well,
bushes nearby that we can like cut off and use as a disguise, like run in like hidden bush?
Like hold the bush in front of us and walk, and then stop and pretend we're a
No,
bush,
sneak.
and then walk a little more. And
Yeah,
then
you guys
stop
could
and
definitely
pretend
do
we're
some.
a bush.
You can do some sneaking if you guys want to. Who's got? Let's see. Who's got the worst sneak?
I think you should put yourself inside of a tumbleweed and roll there.
Oh,
Great
that's
idea.
good.
I'm watching Alejandro go, and I'll pretend to
Let me
be
see, who's
following,
the
but I'm
worst
really
20
not.
stealth.
My stealth
Absolutely
is
stealth.
20.
Yep. And I think that's the worst of the
I'm
bunch.
not- I'm
Everybody's
not-
got at least 20.
What
I'm
about
not moving just
disguise?
yet, so
Okay,
do I
I'll
still need
roll.
to sneak?
Can we
Yes.
use disguise to
Stealth.
blend in?
Still.
Disguise yourself as a
No,
tiny-
because I mean, yeah, if you want to, you could try and disguise everybody, like put some twigs on them before you start doing the stealth. But then you're still going to roll a stealth.
I'm not moving. I'm behind something.
I don't think that I'd worry too much about. Oh, a gunshot. We should stick twigs on us and look like.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Hey, I don't
Yeah,
mind
well,
you guys doing
you
that.
told
you
me
know?
that when they
What
shoot
would
you
do
first.
is-
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what would
Some
make
douchebag's
sense-
putting twigs in a hat. Get him!
what would make sense
Hey, shoot that fucking
It's one
guy wearing
thing.
sticks.
is what the thing would make sense. We hear the gunshot, we wait for a while.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
doing. That's what I keep saying. I'm not moving.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I
Okay.
would duck.
Yeah, that way the
And
person
after
that
a
shoot.
while, after a while, and nothing else happened, then we walk.
Okay,
Yes,
I'm,
and that's-
I'm,
that's-
with, I'm with
listen.
Omar on this.
Listen, that's a perfect idea. That way,
So
the person that
everybody-
got shot
everybody,
has time
yep.
to bleed out and die, and then the person who did the
Yeah,
shooting
that's okay.
has time to escape.
That's very true.
Hey,
Everyone
Yeah,
roll a listen
the
roll.
way it is.
A what?
That's the way it
A
is.
listen
Listen.
roll. Yeah.
You're
I'm
not listening,
amazed you were able
Linda.
to say that without sounding like the little
not
white
good.
Yeah,
light
I do
from,
see the irony in
Link.
that.
They're like, hey, listen. Navi,
listen.
that's her name. Hey, listen.
Hey,
Oh,
listen,
Virginia.
Linda.
I'm
Virginia
not very good
Spanner?
at
No.
listening.
You don't
I
double click
failed.
it? What do I do?
Yeah,
I
you
drag
double
it?
click
I
the
can't-
listen. Double click the listen.
Or you can grab
Oh,
the
sorry,
left
it's the
side.
number. It's been too long.
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
that's why
yeah.
we should
You
play.
can grab the left side and drag it.
Look,
and
okay.
put it-
Don't forget, if you succeed, put a
Never
little red
served
dot.
Savior again.
Put a little red dot so we level it up later.
If you succeed, yeah, that which is who? That's Emerson.
I did.
Just Emerson.
Nobody else succeeded?
I did not succeed.
See, didn't your mom ever teach you how to treat a woman? You listen and you
Yeah.
look. You don't
What?
speak.
These are probably
Stop
not
talking
women.
so much. Yes. So Emerson, when you guys are all standing there, and Omar is kind of like, we need to listen and be safe, and Alejandro is sort of saying, you know what, they might be dead, and you hear someone say something,
Not my problem.
like they called out something, but you don't know Spanish, so you're not sure what actually was said.
Shit.
Can you
what?
just repeat what you said?
They said
It sounds-
something
What
like,
you heard?
no kilo Taco Bell.
No
I
quiero.
keep
No quiero.
hearing noises that sounds like somebody's house is
Yeah, but I
think
don't
they're-
speak Spanish, so
probably
no
true.
kilo, no kiro. Could
It
be
looks
no
like
ki.
their Chihuahua
Tequila
sounds-
That
Taco
actually
Bell.
sounds on brand. Like who wants
Yeah.
bubble guts?
Yeah,
Honestly.
exactly. Why don't
So
you
the
roll
Chihuahua sounds there,
a
is that what you're saying?
let's see, what skill? Roll a intelligent roll,
that.
Emerson.
That's Spanish for
Emerson?
I am
Okay.
shot and bleeding out.
Must be
Yeah,
on
it's
Maine.
you, Sergio.
It's
You're
on Maine,
freaking
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sergio, because he has
What?
to use his phone.
There's something. Yes, there's a sound coming
So-
from your
so-
end that is
Oh,
sounds
we hear-
freaky.
We can hear the background
It's-
because you're on your phone.
It's actually
It's like a
My
scratching or
wife.
something.
my wife is sleeping in the room. and
Oh,
she's
that's what the
snoring.
moaning was.
Oh, she's like my wife.
So
She
the-
saws wood at night.
It sounds
It's not-
demonic.
Oh my
Wow.
god! Tell me how you really feel about her.
Yeah,
Jesus
Wow.
Oh
Christ!
my
Wow.
goodness.
I said it earlier. I said something. I keep hearing.
I
something
heard
sounds
something too.
possessed.
Yeah.
I heard a moan.
It sounds
I thought
like
it was definitely a moan earlier. It was definitely a moan
Is it?
earlier. It was like,
She's having
Oh.
those
If
kind of
you guys-
she's dreaming about the
If you guys
pool
hear
boy.
snoring, it's not me this time.
Okay.
Well,
I
so
thought I
far,
kinda-
so far.
I don't keep hearing that freaky noise though. It's freaking me out.
Yeah, no, it's good. So Emerson, you hear, and so you're able to regurgitate that he thinks they said Ajuda.
Ajuda.
Oh,
He, is-
Ayuda.
he doesn't know
Maybe
this. He doesn't
No,
know the
You can't
language.
tell
But
him.
but-
You can't tell him.
Like a
Okay.
I'm
Judas
gonna
Priest.
Help.
With Judah.
he said it sounded like a Judah. I don't know, a Judah, a Spida, something like
Ayuda?
that.
The J is
Ajuda.
pronounced like an H.
Let's help.
Ahuda?
Somebody needs help apparently.
Ah.
but,
Ayuda.
Omar said somebody needs help.
A Judah.
Why? Why do you think somebody needs help?
Wow, Judas, help. That's what it means, okay? Somebody's calling for help.
I don't know, man. They were shooting guns over there. We don't know this person at all.
Oh my god. Okay. I'll go check.
Why?
Because I guess I was a doctor a long time ago.
And you have a
Okay,
death
if
wish?
Becky's going, I'm going. I'm holding the gun, and
I reluctantly
over with her very
go.
Who
They'll
runs
be
towards
in-
gunshots?
We're
Guys,
not
you're
running.
crazy. Duck.
We're not running. I'm reluctantly going to. So I'm a medical
Yeah, we'll just
professional. It
go
is my
easy.
duty to go help.
Can we roll for
They'll
stealth?
be-
We're going
Yeah.
very
Let's
stealthily.
What, Omar?
Bessie,
Um,
they'll be in your preferred state very soon. Just give it a
Mhm.
minute, okay? And then we'll
Guys,
go slowly.
they'll be
Emerson
dead.
is going to follow them, but the whole time he's whispering like, "Guys, this is a bad idea. Guys, are you sure you want to do it? Let's just go back there. The
If
donkeys are back
somebody
there." Like,
needs help,
what are
I
we doing?
feel obligated to go help.
And
I mean, I
Virginia's
get
like,
it that I'm
What
a.
about us? We're going to need help. The guy's got a fucking gun.
Stealthy.
Just
I
be
too
quiet.
have a
Let's be
gun.
quiet. Let's go.
You don't
Just
have
be
to.
quiet. Let's go.
Vir- Virginia.
Yeah.
Let's go. Just be quiet.
Virginia, roll a stealth roll. And that is a fail, and you'd have to spend
Yeah.
all of your luck. No, not
Yeah.
all of your luck, but quite a bit.
She's walking and going, "I'm a bush.
I said,
I'm a bush." I'm a bush.
Emerson, be quiet already.
Yeah.
Go back to the donkeys. They're right there. Come
Yeah.
on, like turn around.
As you guys say
You're gonna
that,
give us away.
you kind of hear in front of you this scuffle, and as you kind of like pop out, you're sneaking around, and you're like, Virginia says, "Emerson, stop it!" And you guys step out into the open, into like a little open area, and there are two people standing there.
Why do I doubt they're people?
This person and
Julio Cespedes.
He looks nice.
laying on the ground in front of him is a little boy,
Do I see him?
Monster.
and he's clutching. He's kind of clutching his chest and kind of like rolled over on the ground. And Julio, which you don't know his name, but basically from the picture, the older man has a shotgun and he points it at you guys. And the first people that step out of that, which is, let's see, Bessie, Virginia, and Emerson, he starts to say things to you in Spanish, like and you don't know what he's saying. And he's like, he's holding his shotgun, kind of like pointing at you guys.
Omar, you're
English
right there. What's he
motherfucker.
saying?
Do you speak it?
He does not. And just then, Omar and Alejandro kind of pop out of the bush, and the guy is he looks over at you guys, and his features kind of soften a little bit, but he says, you can hear him saying something in Spanish, and he's saying, "Get out of here, conquistadors! Get out of here, you white man! You try to kill my son!"
Calma. Take it easy, okay? What?
Take it easy, man.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
this
think
is-
what's important to let them know is that we're not the conquistadores.
He says, "Stay away from my son! Stay away from my son! Step back!"
Nosotros no somos los conquistadores. We're
Just
not the
put the
conquistadores.
Ah.
gun, put the gun down, okay?
And he goes,
Okay.
"But they are," and he points at
No.
at Emerson,
No, so,
Virginia,
yeah, no,
and Bessie.
These white people all work for me. Ellos
Sí,
trabajan por
this-
mí. Ellos
Yeah,
todos mi empleados, okay? They all work for me. Don't worry about
Get
them. They're
out.
not. They're not.
Omar,
If I had a dick, this is where I tell you to suck it.
This is, these,
Omar.
you,
Omar looks
Wow. Wow.
Lo lamento.
He says,
Oh my God, these
"What are you
gringos
doing in
work
these?
for us,
What are
man."
you doing in these hills? I've never seen you here." And he's kind of like
Omar,
glancing to the left and to the
right.
right, and kind of like he's watching you guys
So
with
listen,
the shotgun pointed
Omar,
at you, but he's looking
Omar,
around.
before you tell the guy put your gun down, we need to engender trust with him, okay? You don't just walk into a guy holding a gun to you and say, "Hey, motherfucker, put it down." No,
The dude's
we
son,
need to
he's
show-
there
we're not
holding
having-
his chest. He's been shot. And
Yeah.
we're all like, let's
We're
talk
not-
to this dude.
We're not having an
I-
argument here, man. Hey, look, we have a doctor here. We have a doctor.
He
there
says,
you
"Doctor."
go.
I take out-
There
says-
you go. That is so good.
I take out my stethoscope.
Your medical bag.
And I,
Yep.
Yes, and I show it to
Yes.
His
to,
gun immediately
Julio.
kind of goes down, and he goes, "Doctor."
Yes,
doctor.
Sí.
He's
doctor.
pointing.
That's
He's
all I
pointing.
know
He's
how to
pointing at
say.
his. Yeah, he's pointing at his son and saying, obviously you can't tell, but Omar and Alejandro are saying is, my son, he's hurt, please help him.
So if I see that he is wanting me to help him, I definitely go.
Yeah, the gun is definitely down now. It's kind of like shouldered,
and I'm nervous.
but he's still a little anxious.
I'm nervous checking him, and I might be shaking a little bit because I'm not used to dealing with people that are still alive.
Right, yes, because that's not your jam.
You know, I kind of try to remember my training from back in the day.
Nope.
And try to help him.
So you see, you kind of like look, the kid's kind of like groaning, and he's got his chest closed up, and you look over there, and it looks like he has sort of the pattern on his chest of like teeth that have been ripped into his chest and cut in there, and you kind of surmise that probably what happened was something was eating his son, and most definitely what you've already seen is the Kairasiri, and he must have come along, or at least scared him away, maybe with the gunshot, maybe with the whatever, but the kid is like bleeding from his chest profusely where this giant like teeth mark is sitting like in the very center of his chest.
Well, immediately I try to I start working on trying to get deep bleeding under control.
Go ahead and roll a first aid.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'll
you
tell
can
the guy,
because you
"Look,
have a medical first aid kit.
First aid, or is it called
Yes, it's
medicine?
first aid. In the bottom left, also do a HEXT. You get a +1.
Oh, here it is.
Not EXT. Sorry, do a +1.
Do a
P?
+1 B. And
Yeah,
now
P.
the first aid.
Yep.
Okay.
and meanwhile,
Ooh,
telling the
extreme
other guy,
success.
"Look, she's
And I'm gonna put a
telling the
mark
other
on
guy,
that.
"Look, she's very good at this. Okay, everybody comes out satisfied customer at the go-to. I trust. I know this.
No unsatisfied customers, exactly.
Yeah,
No complaints.
you guys are
Yeah.
watching Bessie. Like, she pulls out her first aid kit, pours some alcohol on it on the wounds, and the kid's like screaming, but then she kind
Hold
of
him down. I'm so sorry, sweetie. You're gonna be okay.
yeah, you guys are helping to hold him down while she's like she stitches up some of the things from her medical kit, a few of the big lacerations, and then wraps his whole chest in like gauze bandages. You use up all the gauze. Go ahead and make a note that you use up all the gauze out of your first aid kit.
Okay.
You should be able to do that in inventory and click
Yeah.
on the first aid kit.
Medical case.
Yeah, the medical case. Yeah.
Right?
Mhm,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I was gonna make a giant ball out of gauze for us to play soccer later, but I guess this is fine.
I think if you unlock it, you can put notes in there.
I think you have 2 balls that you can
I did.
as well.
Okay.
With.
Yeah. Cool.
You stop
Yeah,
just.
good idea.
I think I did grab something for the pain. I'm looking at my inventory right now. I guess not. Maybe.
Somebody else might have, but I don't see that you have.
Oh my god!
Oh,
I
no,
got
you have
indigestion.
aspirin.
I got.
You have aspirin.
Oh, there it is. Aspirin. I
Yeah.
give him an aspirin. I know this is gonna take a while, but you're gonna be okay, and it's not gonna hurt.
He kind of
No.
drinks the aspirin down with a little bit of your water, and then he kind of passes out, and that's
He was
when
allergic to aspirin.
yeah when
It's
Julio-
okay.
yeah, exactly, and he starts to convulse and then he dies.
And
No, that would be horrible. That would be horrible.
Omar, tell
Did
him,
you
tell
even
him his
ask if he was
son.
allergic?
Omar, tell him his son is gonna be okay. It's good that he passed out, so he's not in pain.
I pass along the information. And stuff.
Yeah, Julio says, gracias, gracias. He kind of picks his son up and puts it in his arm, and he tells you guys, Alejandro and Omar, like, come with me, come, we'll go to my house. My wife, she will make you dinner.
Hell yes.
And so he kind of like
Follow.
he follows, he leads you guys through the jungle, and you get to his place. And it's like
somebody, I tell somebody, go get what's his face with the asses.
Oh, Larkin. Yeah, with the
When he
asses.
said, she will make you dinner. He meant she's going to turn you into the dinner.
Plot twist. All right,
People are nice.
so
Come on.
can we tell this guy that we need to get our asses and come all together with all
Oh,
our
yeah.
asses?
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
we get Larkin.
Yeah, you guys go get
Okay.
Larkin, and you kind of bring him forward, and he's obviously shook and then like, oh my god, what happened?
Life.
Life.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
man.
I think we're gonna need a better story, but I'm not gonna ask because I'm the white girl.
We're gonna discuss it all over dinner, Larkin. Let's bring our asses. We found some shelter and some food for the night. I'm sure we'll have time to talk about it once we get out of this wet jungle.
So you guys kind of follow Julio through the forest, and you come to this like little clearing, and there's like a small hut that looks like it's built out of some of the leaves and branches from this area. It's definitely a farmer of the local area that's outside of even city life. And he brings you inside, and his wife greets you, and you guys talk, and effectively the wife and the husband are extremely grateful that you saved their son's life. They make you something called El Chiro. I think it's called El Chiro, or that's how you pronounce it. It's a Puno soup that's it's got some lamb broth in there, some dried lamb meat, potatoes, carrots, celery, lima beans, garlic, onion, salt, oregano. It's like the soup that they eat for the night.
You had me into lima
like
beans.
stew.
Yeah, I'm about
Yeah, once the lima beans. Yeah, Emerson picks out the lima beans. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm Peruvian food.
Yeah, really.
Go ahead, Virginia. Once you guys eat this food, and
Roll for poison.
he gets you guys a place to kind of yeah, you all become conversation. No, he gives you guys cots in the back of the place, and kind of like rolls things out that they had kind of rolled up and stuck away. They obviously don't normally have this many sleeping bags, and of course you guys bring some of your sleeping bags also out. You guys feel really, really good, and Virginia, your sort of headache and your altitude sickness goes away, so you can go ahead and erase that in your notes. You no longer have altitude sickness. Everybody feels much better. Alejandro, you go ahead and you're healed up 100% now.
Hell yeah.
So put yourself to 12 total. If anybody else is hurt, you're also you got another two hit points for sleeping there the night with Julio and his family.
What a magic meal.
It was delicious.
Should we have rolled luck at the beginning of this?
Yes, you're right.
Oh,
Every session we should roll a luck. You're correct. We did not do
All
that.
right.
So why don't everybody roll a luck and hope to fail?
So the current, is that what we're rolling?
Yeah,
I
the current. Yeah.
failed.
Nice. So roll 1d10. Emerson, Omar, you get to roll 1d10.
I failed.
Alejandro roll 1d10. Ezekiel roll 1d10. Nice. Bessie
is
gets to roll
fumble?
1d10. That means you really messed up, so you get a 1d10.
45.
Do we add that?
Add that
Or
to
you
your
hit the ground
current
in
luck.
football.
Yeah, so whatever your current luck is, add that points to it and type it in
okay.
and enter.
Lots of sevens, some big luck
Okay.
today.
Yeah, dude, it
79
looks like a good lucky night. Unfortunately, Virginia was very lucky on her luck roll.
Oh, good luck.
That's okay. My luck is still 69.
Yeah, exactly.
Very nice.
It's still
I
a
don't-
good luck.
I don't get it. Why is that funny? Somebody
It's-
explain it to me, please.
the
Explain it like I'm 10.
It's an American thing
Oh, okay.
about it.
All right.
the best
It's
best
just a
part.
lucky number.
Yeah, I
It's
think
a
the
very
best
lucky number.
part of the last game that we played, because I was watching some of it the other day, was Virginia says, "Oh yeah, my luck is 69," and you were asking the same thing, and Virginia says, "It's for me to know and you to find out." And then she paused for a second and she goes, "But not with me."
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It was so awesome. I love that moment. It was very cool.
Oh, if you're like clipping, you
Yeah,
should do a
silly.
best of. as you
Yeah,
find these
I am
moments,
gonna do a best of. Yeah, definitely. So you guys wake up in the morning. Everything's fine. You guys, you felt probably the best that you've ever felt when you got to Puno. Even those that didn't make the roll, you guys feel really good with that like hearty meal that you had from the night
Sleeping
before.
on the dirt floor in a cot on a sleeping bag. I mean,
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah,
had a
but we're
fire beside you,
exhausted.
and you had like a roof over you, and
hell
there
yeah.
was no rain. It was probably some of the best sleep that you've had in the last couple of days that you've been out in the rainforest.
And that's the thing. You're exhausted, so hell yeah. It's like
Oh,
yeah.
it's just nice to sleep in some place that's not.
Because you've been walking literally
Oh.
all day long.
Yeah, after all that hiking, I could pass out anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Also, a hot meal. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. And it was one of the best
Yeah.
meals you've had in in Peru so far.
Except for these
At
fucking
some point,
lime
I asked Julio, "Have you seen something like this before?" Or what?
He says, listen, there's evil things in these hills, and we're constantly fighting and making sure and watching our back. I don't know if you've heard of the Kairasiri, but it's almost positive that it was them.
Yeah.
What do you know of the Kairasiri?
Oh, the Kairasiri are sons of bitches. They eat our llamas, and I'm a llama farmer. And he kind of shows you out back behind his place. They have this big field kind of cleared out with, logs built for homemade fences out of logs from the jungle and cleared out obviously by hand and chopped up. But he's kind of like an alpaca farmer. He's got
I was going to say,
whole
what's
bunch
the
of them out
difference
there.
between a llama and an alpaca?
Alpacas are much more furry.
Well,
yeah,
I'm
it's
asking
mostly
the farmer.
related to like what they produce. Like alpaca is mostly is kept for their fur.
Yeah.
And they have both in South America, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Llamas are like 200, 300 pounds, where alpacas are 100, 150 pounds, so they're smaller. The alpacas. And the alpacas seem to do better in the like you're way up high in the mountains, so they do better up high in the mountains.
Mm-hmm. Because of the fur.
Yeah, because they've got a thicker fur.
Has this been increasing lately, or has it always been like?
What was that?
Has this been increasing lately?
I thought you were saying something about did I grease it? No, he said it's something that's been around for a very long time, and yes, now that you're saying something, I seem to think that we're a little bit more in danger than these days than we have been in the past. It seems that there's more and more of these Kairasiri around.
And are they concentrated somewhere, or doesn't?
Yeah.
Do you think they're most coming from the south,
do you know
west?
like where they come from? Any idea, something like that?
Yeah.
We have.
And I asked you guys to ask them, why do they blame the white people?
He says, most of the Kairasiri are white. They're like you. They look like you. They smell like you. They act like you.
White devils.
The white devils, yes. And they generally are all up here in the mountains, he says, but I go to the city all the time to sell my alpaca fur and some meat and make, buy things from the city. It seems that at least people in the city also are more on edge than they have been in the past. Maybe the Kairasiri are moving out of the area or spreading their influence is what it seems to me.
Is there a place where you guys think or believe or suspect that they come from, that they're concentrated at? A place where maybe you don't go because there's so many Kairasiri there?
That's probably the pyramids.
Listen, the way that you were headed towards the north of us, there's a pyramid, and we do not go there.
Yeah.
That place is said to be cursed.
Do we have drawings of the pyramid that Larkin wanted us to go to? Could we somehow say, hey, is this pyramid?
You never asked Larkin about drawings or the documentation that he said he had.
We made a mistake.
Yeah.
You missed a little bit of the information. He is with you guys. Yeah, he's outside taking care of the asses because obviously Alejandro is not.
Smoke break's over, buddy.
Yeah.
Get the butt over
but
here.
I noticed you found time to slip in a jab there, though. I caught that. Very good
you like that? Yeah. That's just for you, my brother.
Excellent.
So yeah, he comes in and yes, what can I help you with?
Show her the drawings of the pyramid. Come on, let's go.
He says, I destroyed all documentation of the pyramid because I didn't want anybody following us. I had lots of people in the city that were trying to get there before us.
They were going to hack your piece of paper in your pocket and steal that info.
Yeah, exactly. And he says, listen, he's clearly speaking English now, and he goes, as long as Julio can't hear this, the key is there is a lot of people after the treasure over there, and guaranteed if you tell Tulio anything about that treasure, he's going to tell you don't take anything from there. That is their money, that is their heritage, and we shouldn't be taking it. And I think we should all, we're all out here to find things and to bring them back to museums and make some money, right, guys?
And sell them in our stores. Yeah,
exactly.
Like all those like Carrie theories.
We're just trying to find the place.
He says, "Oh, I know." Larkin says, "I know exactly where I know where it is." He says,
"This makes me nervous. I don't want to be the next white Carrie theory."
You know where it is? What this all about? You know where it is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so
I thought we didn't know where it was. I thought that was. Never mind.
No. Larkin says he knows the area that it's in. He doesn't know exactly. He hasn't. He told you guys he hasn't been there.
That's what we're trying to do, man.
Yeah.
This guy maybe he knows where it is. No.
Yeah. So he gets out a map, and let me see.
He's an old guy, so he probably uses.
And if you zoom in to Puno, you guys had just left Puno, and you're probably right about here, something like that. Oh man, that does not. Yeah, that. Oh, can I control this, or can I? I cannot break off the. It won't let me just free roam it. Anyway, somewhere around there.
Aha! We're closer than you wanted to make us, jerk.
Yeah, I can't. I wanted it to be up this way somewhere, but I can't. It's like a giant thing there. Yeah. He said we're less than a day away now, is what Larkin says. At least.
Essentially, okay. So out of character, what we're trying to figure out is, can this guy sort of correlate the information we have to point us a little closer?
He tells Larkin tells you sort of where he thinks it is. It's to the north, probably another half a day, 3/4 of a day hike. So we'll make it there by noon or a little after. If we left now from where you're at the moment. And he kind of tells you the direction. And so you can kind of translate that to Julio. And Julio. Yeah, about a half a day's hike from where you're at. Because you kind of went 2-3 hours off the trail to go to Julio's house. So you got to kind of get back on the trail.
Shit, half a day's hike is like, guys, let's go.
And so Julio says for sure that's the area that we don't go.
Okay.
So I guess you're not interested in being our guide to take us to that area. Then.
Julio says 100%. I appreciate what you guys have done, and if you want, I can pack up some of this food in some like homemade clay pots, and you can take it with you. But I would not ever go to that area. That area is dangerous.
Julio,
and I have to take care of my son.
Julio, between us, there's always this crazy guy in the town, that will do whatever, who is he?
He kind of says, "Yes, I know," and he kind of looks over and glances at Alejandro.
Yeah, and I give him like one of those winking, nodding smiles, like, "Yeah, that's what's up, baby."
Okay.
Never mind. He says, "What crazy guy are you talking about? What are you?"
Well, I don't know, some vagabundo or something that would just go anywhere and knows everything, and he doesn't give shit.
I don't think we're gonna get.
He says,
in the
there's
area,
there's definitely people like that in town, but we
don't want to go back
2 days out. You're almost 2 days out from town.
All right, never mind, man.
We're not gonna add 4 days to the trip.
Julio, I just want to say, I truly, genuinely appreciate the hospitality. Tell your wife that food was the best.
Julio, one last question.
Julio and his wife hug each one of you, and like the bottom of their hearts, thank you so much for saving his son.
I have one last question. When you say there are dangers there and that your people don't go there because of the dangers, specifically, what type of danger are we talking about?
The place is cursed, he says.
So people go there, they get sick, they die, they get the mummies rot, or how does this curse work? Who have you seen that has had this curse, and how does it affect them?
Well, it's not like that. It's not like there is a specific curse. It's like maldita.
Okay, more like a hearsay curse.
Maldita.
No, I get
yes,
it.
it's
Yeah. No, I know.
nobody goes there.
It.
It's if you go there, you don't come back. We've never heard anybody that's gone there and come back. It's not a place that we go to. It's a danger. People that go there are never heard of again.
It's one of those go there and disappear forever kind of curses.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh shit.
You guys, and he kind of tells you guys, if I ever see you in Puno or you ever see me here, we are friends forever, and you have saved my son's life, and my son will also know your names.
I give him a business card and let him know that he can get 5% off the first $10 purchase at my shop if he ever goes to Buenos Aires.
Wow.
He's a piece of work.
He says, "Thank you so much. You're such a good guy."
Treasure that forever, sir. Also, it expires in 30 days.
At least he's giving him 30 days. I thought that he was going to give him 30 minutes.
I know. Like, what the hell, dude?
As soon as you're not looking, he's going to use that to light the fire.
Oh, yeah.
I do tell Julio, look, Julio, by the way, very, very glad for your son. I will just say this, there's like a 20% possibility that there's a worm inside him that's going to burst out of his chest.
This is not aliens.
Probably didn't.
Well.
So you guys kind of take off.
We have not ruled out aliens yet.
Yeah, no, you have not. That's true. It might be Alien versus Predator up in here. You are in the jungle. So you guys leave Julio's house and head off back. You get back on the trail. It takes you about an hour in the morning to get back on that trail, and you're heading towards that towards the area that they think that it's in. And you come up over this ridge of the mountain, and you see sort of on the far end of where you're at, you see this.
But I'm not that. I was joking, but I'm not that far off. Where did the worms come from? Don't they come out of the Karasuri, and then they infect the next one? Or am I way off?
I don't know. Is that what you found? Is that
information?
I think I remember a worm
I know
biting
that they're.
my head,
I know.
I'm kind of
I know that
fuzzy
they're.
on the details.
I know they're Karasuri, but they're also the worms. And aren't they related?
You did have the. Well, you haven't really made that connection yet, but we
haven't made that connection.
Yeah, so, I don't think you have. Yeah,
I'm not totally off. It's possible, the kid has like a worm inside his stomach. I don't know.
There's a good
possibility.
Yeah,
you didn't check it.
Yep. We have not ruled it out.
You did not check his stomach. You did not see if there was anything embedded in him or anything like that. No, but yeah.
Your son 100% has worms, sir.
I just said 20%. Okay?
Why don't you, Omar? Because you're kind of close.
Just keep that shotgun handy. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Wow.
Because you're kind of close.
Jesus Christ!
I know, right?
Steak, man.
Okay. So Omar, because you're close, why don't you roll an idea, an int roll?
You gotta really break things gently there.
An int roll, intelligence roll. Because you're kind of in the ballpark, and I'll see if you can kind of put it together.
Oh fuck!
Oh shit!
Oh, okay,
you can spend 3 luck.
Yeah, spend 3.
I will totally spend those 3.
His luck was 69, but now it's not.
It'll be 69 again.
It might be. So go ahead and take make your cur into 66. Yeah.
I did.
Oh, you did. Interesting. That's weird that I don't see that change.
I mean, I just did it. I don't know if I have to.
No, I know. Last time. Oh, okay. It took a while for it to show up.
Maybe if you click out,
weird.
like I think once you update it and you click out, it'll show up.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I have to click out.
Well, I was wondering if his hamsters were running extra slow or something.
No. I have to click on a different box. Yeah.
you're
The
thinking
stream
back.
is all about troubleshooting.
I know. So you think back, Omar, and you're kind of making the connections, and you're thinking about where were the worms, when were the worms, when did you see things?
Why were the worms?
The worm that was
How?
in the professor's stomach, the professor did not have a hole in his chest and was not. He was not eviscerated. He was fine, and he had this white substance around his beard and mouth area when you guys found him and you extracted the worm from his stomach.
Well, it's when they kissed them.
Right. So you
when they
remember
get
that he
kissed.
said he was trying to kiss me, and then the other people, like the Trinidad Rizzo, which was his helper at the university, she had a hole in her chest and she was eviscerated and looked like a mummy, like all of her juices had been sucked out of
All
her.
her moisture had been sucked out.
Yeah,
right?
everything was gone. And in fact, your donkey was the same way. It had a hole in the side and it was kind of like all mummified, like everything had been sucked out of it. So
that's my good
you
donkey
think
too.
back and make the connection that it looks like if they try and kiss you, that's when they put the worm in you. But when they're eating your chest, there's some other reason why they're doing that. And they're trying to, slurp all the good juices out of your body.
That sounds all right.
No. I remember my mother told me
Fucker.
when I go to the whorehouse, don't kiss them. Just do your thing and go. Now I know what she meant.
Did you just say the whorehouse? Oh my
I
God.
know.
Wow, your mom was so wise.
She was a wise woman.
Your mom was a saint.
So when you guys basically come up over this hill over here on this map, and as you're kind of cresting that hill, you look down upon the ruins, and there's this gate over in front of it. And let me see if I can see the... Oh, no, that's not the right one. Where's the combat tracker? I think the combat tracker went under my thing. Let's put everybody on the
Perfect.
map.
There's no combat. No combat. We made it.
Do you guys see yourselves on the map up
No
there?
combat. Everybody live happily ever after.
Why can I not zoom in? I can zoom in now. Got it.
Okay.
Yes, I
Okay.
can.
I
Yes.
see it now. Yeah.
We're just tiny.
Okay. So you guys see this huge pyramid
Oh,
structure, and it
don't-
looks like...
Don't hit the increase size. What the heck did I just do? It's like gone. It's stuck behind everything.
Oh no, you have maximized it, so you gotta look in the upper right hand
Okay.
corner and move
Yeah.
some stuff, and you can minimize it. Yep.
Got it. Thank you.
Yep. You see this giant sort of a pyramid from where you're at. It looks like there's a few steps that are coming out of the pyramid, out of the ground. It looks like there's the sand here is kind of like whipping left and right and kind of filled the pyramid up. It looks like there's only a few steps that you see where you're at. The sort of squares that you see here and here and here, here and here look like there's sort of like these giant pylons that are coming out of the ground. And so you guys can go ahead and you can move yourself. So you guys going to get closer. Larkin kind of is also there. Let me try and put Larkin there. Let me see.
Whatever
go ahead and you
marching
can-
order we're going, I'm gonna go last.
Okay,
That's
so...
right. So
Yeah,
when they
these-
sneak up behind us, you
Yes,
get it first. Good thing.
I'm before last, since I can't
I'm
do
at
that.
least gonna take a few pictures from out
From where
here.
you're at? No, that's good. Yeah. Yep.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Let's see. How do I put Larkin on here? Let's see. I will do a character and add. Somebody has a test. That's me. I'll probably delete that. And then I'll add. So you guys can go ahead and move yourselves if you'd like. Larkin's kind of hanging out there.
I'm waiting till everyone else moves because I'm
Alright.
I'm already
a
at the
very
front.
shy person.
Well, I have my
I'm
gun out
going.
and I'm casually
Going.
striding forward.
I'm going up the mountain just to get a good angle, of the picture.
Let me know
Eventually
once
I'll-
you guys get to the front gate. if you get that far.
We're blocked.
We're
Oh,
locked.
are you
but let's
locked?
just assume,
Let me see. How do I unlock? Ooh, let's see. There's so many icons.
Unless our path is important.
Oh, it looks like Omar rolled down the mountain.
Rolling down the mountain when she
I went up, I
comes.
took a
That's not
picture,
how
and
that
then I
song
started
goes.
working down.
I don't know
Oh,
how
there we
it
go.
goes.
There we go.
Americans.
Now you can move. Yep.
Yeah, you're right. She'll be coming
Said-
round
said-
the mountain.
Something
She'll be
said like
coming
that.
down the mountain.
Yeah.
She
went here,
comes.
took a picture.
Push
and then I went
Alexandro.
back.
Go. You're
There we
holding
go.
up the whole train. Let's go.
We're gonna generally handle him
Really?
as this.
Why
This
is
is
nobody
Larkin?
moving?
That
We're
is
the
Larkin.
worst.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I don't think anybody wants to be the one to go.
There
That's
he
the
goes.
problem.
I already stated I'm staying behind. I'm moving, but I'm
No.
behind them.
Alexandro's the only one that's good with a gun, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Alejandro is the only one. Yep.
And I do have a laser gun, so it's
Well,
pretty
maybe I
awesome.
can
And I
do-
am paying
Hey,
attention to
the
what's
front
behind me.
gate.
So
there we go.
if I'm looking every few seconds, I'm looking back. To
Little
make
bit
sure nobody's
paranoid.
following us. Yes,
All
very
right.
paranoid. Not
Have
a
to
little
step
bit, a
away for
lot.
a few seconds.
Okay. Yep. Sounds good.
He's asleep.
Yeah,
he's already sleeping. Yeah.
No, I'm doing
He's sleepwalking, guys.
So Larkin is kind of with you guys. So is Augustus. So you guys come up to this gate, sort of in the front of the in the ruins, and as you're getting closer and closer, you kind of see it. Kind of looks like this. The pyramid, all broken stones and sort of steps going up to the side, steps going up to the left, steps going up to the right.
Well, this doesn't really look like a pyramid, but I'm gonna keep that opinion.
It's kind
to
of
myself.
destroyed. It.
You're not a pyramidologist.
No, yeah.
You did not hear me. I did not say it out
Yeah,
loud. I
you're
just
like-
thought it.
A periologist.
Yeah.
A periologist. On the pyramid, you see, like, as you're getting closer to the wall, the wind is starting to like whip around you, and you can hear that these sort of
The wind whistling.
yeah, there's like
Yeah, I
wind
hear the
whistling.
wind whistling.
I don't know if you guys have the
Yeah.
RPG
Hear it,
bot a
I
little
can
bit
hear it.
high enough that you can
Yep.
hear it. Yep. You hear this whistling, and as you get closer to the wall,
Thought
you
it was
realize that there are like gaping mouths in the sides of the walls and all around the place, where the wind, when it kind of like blows through its mouth, it's making this like whistling, hissing sound. And as you
Yeah,
guys
they
are
sound
approaching,
jet-like.
it almost sounds like a jet taking off. Yeah, but they didn't have jets back then. As you're approaching
Sounds like
this,
Alejandro's
why
birthday.
doesn't everybody roll a spot hidden?
Oh man, I'm so bad at this role.
I know you
was
bastard
gonna
guy.
say,
You're like the one that
I want
always
to
sees
get one
stuff.
of these.
If I could have picked any skill.
Yeah, that seems to be one of the skills that I use the most. Oh, you got a hard. Oh no, you don't have a hard success, just a normal success.
Oh, I got an extreme success, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Hidden.
All right, let's see. Where is
Maybe
that
I'll
picture?
share this information.
I will spend the 2 luck to make it a success.
Nice.
Well, okay, but I'm saying we
Go
already
ahead.
got it, but all right.
No, it's okay. He wants to see it too.
Oh, I
Oh no, regular
failed.
success? No, never mind. No, it's fine. I read success and I'm like, oh no, I failed.
Let me see. I can't find the picture. Let me see. Where is that picture at? It's hiding on me.
Secretary, you should add to the note that the wind sounds like Alejandro's butthole.
Yes, that's
I
a
don't know how
good.
he knows that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look, bro, you can't be listening to my butthole
yeah.
all the time.
So-
I mean,
The people that
I
made
find
the
it
roll.
strange.
Absolutely no cheek clap. Just
No cheek clap at all.
loose
Yeah.
Air.
it's just wind.
You guys see at the top of the pyramid, sort of like right here, there's a crack in the pyramid. And
You know, we're talking about butt cheeks, and you mentioned crack right off the
I
bat.
know. There's this. It looks like a person is at the top of that pyramid in the crack, and they're like, as they're walking up to the crack, they have this huge distended stomach. They almost look like they're pregnant, but it looks like a male figure, but or they have a huge beer belly. But the rest of them is relatively skinny. Their legs and arms are skinny, but their belly is huge. And it kind of like walks up to this pyramid and kind of like slumps over the pyramid, and you see it like kind of barf, like throw up all this stuff into the crack, and it's like this white putrid goo is coming out of its mouth and just kind of like spreading around the crack and then oozing down the crack. And when the thing is done, it kind of stands up and it turns around, and you see its face with all the teeth and everything. And who made the success? Let's see, that was Ezekiel.
I did.
Oh, you did,
Extreme
Alejandro.
success.
Anybody else made the success? Omar,
I had like a hard success.
Alejandro, and Emerson, I think, were the three that made it. Why don't you all roll a sanity roll for me?
Wow, I finally get a success, and I got to roll sanity.
Oh, for those that got a success?
Yep.
How do I?
I succeed.
Oh yeah,
Hard-
Ezekiel, you also
the
did. Yeah.
current?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'm doing that right now.
Oh.
Sanity.
Is it the current one we roll?
Yeah, the current.
Yes,
right?
the current. Yep.
Sanity, that's in skills, right? It's not in the main?
It's in main.
That's correct. It's on the main. Yeah, it says sanity, and then you're going to go to cur. It's at the top right of your character sheet.
Ah, okay.
Hard success, baby.
Hey, kept it together.
All right. So who failed? I think it was only Alejandro.
I absolutely lose my shit.
Well, you don't lose your shit, but you lose 3 points of sanity. So wipe that off your character sheet.
Okay.
I almost thought that you were gonna say wipe that off your butt, and I was like, that's a weird thing to say.
Wow.
No, I would not. Yeah, I would not.
I don't even know how you got there, bro.
He's looking at
need
somebody
to,
else's ass, not his own ass.
Yeah.
We were talking about butt cracks a second ago, so
Okay. I was gonna say you really need to think about where you're at this moment, because wow.
Delete that. Okay, so you guys see that, and then off to the end, the creature kind of like walks off this side of the pyramid and disappears down the side of the pyramid as you guys are getting up to the front of the gate.
So just kind of from a distance, I would be curious to look at what he threw up. I'm just out of curiosity. I mean, what are we talking about here?
It was like a white liquid, almost like what you saw in the round
We've seen this,
the mouth
I'm
of.
sure we've seen this before.
Yep,
That's
you've
what I'm
seen-
saying.
yep.
Is
In fact,
yeah, that's
Bessie has tasted it.
that's where
Mm-hmm. I mean, I knew
Bessie,
that it
but,
was
taste
Yep.
this one and see if it's the same.
no, too fresh. But thank you.
I mean,
For
aren't
science,
we,
woman.
Aren't we like
No.
super far away from this? Like, aren't we outside the gate?
Yeah, you are outside the gate at the moment. Yep. You can't taste it. It's way far away. Like you look at it, it's
I mean, unless
what
Bessie has like a really
tongue.
impressive
it's like
tongue.
18 meters away. 18 meters
Like
away,
an
like 40
anteater.
feet. Yeah, exactly. An anteater. Yeah. Yes.
Mhm.
So, what do you guys do?
I watch my friends freaking out, and I'm glad I didn't do what they
while
thought.
you're looking at the pyramid, you're looking at all these mouths and all that stuff. What is everybody roll an archaeology roll?
Oh,
Ooh, I think this is where I
I
shine.
think me too. Wait, no.
Oh,
I'm
no, I
spec in
mean-
archaeology and I have a 26.
I have
Oh,
a 1.
Ezekiel.
I failed with an 8.
Wow, that's how bad your archaeology is. You only have a 1%.
Wow.
I would have felt with
Do
that
you
too.
even arc, dude?
So Ezekiel looks at this and goes, guys, these mouths and the way that this is constructed and these sort of pillars that I'm looking around, this is definitely of Tiwanakan design.
By the way, sorry to go back
No,
here.
it's definitely Egyptian, guys. I could tell. It's for sure Egyptian.
Sorry, go ahead, Omar.
So you said before, if we succeed, do we click in the character sheet? Is that what we're doing?
Oh, we have to. Yeah, we add.
Yeah,
spot
if you
or something
succeed,
we
go to
succeed.
skills, and that skill you're going to check the checkbox beside it.
Okay.
The little
and then
What
little
if I have the
checkbox.
checkbox beside it
And then
already?
what does that do?
Thingamajig.
Right.
So generally what we're going to do is at the end of this leg of the adventure, which is nearly done, we're going to do a phase where you guys your characters will take a break and you'll describe how you take that break, and then we'll roll and see if any of those skills with the check mark you actually can increase them. Just like we do with the luck. You'll do each skill, and if you pass it, I'll have to look it up before we do it because that's a couple sessions away. But if you basically roll that skill, you can up it by up to D10 points. So it's how you like level up, if you will, on a character. Is every time you make a success, you want to check that skill, because then that skill you can possibly level up.
Can't wait
So
to have my
it's sort
spot
of-
hidden over 100.
So it
Yeah,
sounds
so
like
nothing can go
we
above
want
99.
It sounds like we want to roll more. Right? Like we want to volunteer.
You want to
roll
try,
more.
and you have to
You wanna
pass it to be able to check
succeed,
it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not gonna pass if you don't try, right?
Right.
That is
Yeah,
very
yeah.
true. If you got a very low skill, you still want to try it, because if you do pass it, you could possibly level it
100%
up.
of the shots you don't take.
Okay, got it.
Yep. That's
All
sort
right,
of
just,
the mechanic here. Yeah. Although, yeah, the whistling is still going on while you guys are standing outside the gates.
I'm going to. Oh, what the hell? Something just
let's
came up in my thing.
I guess let's just open these gates and
Something
see
just
what's
came
going
up,
on
I think.
here.
I'd like to at some point take a look at that whistling. Speaking of obviously the faces, not the whistling.
Yeah, the faces are angled, like the mouths, as you can see them. They're angled in such a way that when the wind comes through this valley, and it goes through those mouths, it's kind of making like the perfect little echo chamber that makes like whistling noise. Like you walk up to one of them that's making the noise, and you put your hand over it, and it stops making the whistling noise. You move your hand away, and it gets louder.
And the
Can I
air is
yell
coming
into it?
out. It's blowing out. It's not
Fascinating.
sucking in, right?
No, well, you want to stick your finger in the mouth?
No, I just want
I
to
think you
run my hand
should,
in front of it
Alejandro.
and just kind of see if
There
it's
is
like
no,
a,
yeah,
He's trying to figure out if the mouths suck or if they blow.
yeah. That's where I'm going.
Oh
with this.
man.
Well, there's a finger that you can stick
Giggity,
and
giggity.
to find out. So
If you put your hand over it and cover it,
Wow.
there's
put
nothing.
your mouth.
Sorry, your hand over it. My bad. If you put your hand over it and you cover it, you don't feel anything coming out of it.
Can I yell into it? Like, hello?
Yeah,
Echo?
yeah. When you say hello, you could tell that it just kind of like bounces right back at your face.
So what I'm gonna do is grab a handful of sand and throw it up in front of the mouth and see if it's going in or coming out.
I hope he does it when I step away, far away enough that I don't get any
you
sand
do.
on
Yeah,
me.
you step back as Alejandro is throwing sand in the mouth of one of these things. You throw sand in it,
Just
and
watch
it stays
it.
I
inside
know
the
I
mouth.
don't throw sand in it. I throw sand directly in front of it. I just want to see if it's sucking in or if it's blowing out.
It's kind of blowing to the side with the wind. The wind is kind of like coming down the valley, so the sand is going with the wind that's coming down the valley.
So the wind is just okay. So it's more like a harmonica. It's just
That's
causing a sound.
100.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's what I'm trying to understand. Okay.
Yeah, it's the wind that's coming down the valley that's kind of blowing across the mouths that's causing the whistling.
Okay. I get it.
Yeah.
Science, guys.
Yeah, it is science.
I think we just go in through the gate.
Go through
Alejandro
the
first.
mouths.
Yeah, through the front door.
So go ahead, Alejandro, walk in.
Wait, hold on. Did I volunteer again? Didn't I?
I
Yes,
guess so,
already
yeah.
did.
I think you're the front of the group. Yeah.
I thought I already got shot and eaten by a monster. Okay, I go in.
So you go in and you see, sort of in front of you to the left is one of those pillars. That big square right in front of you to the left in the picture. And to the south of you, now that you're inside the wall, which is
I don't
down this
see
way.
myself.
Do you not? Oh, maybe I didn't put you on there. Let me see.
Oh, you're way up to the left. You're like.
Oh yeah,
What
why
if
are
I
you?
go way over
Yeah,
there?
yeah. What did you do, man? You are really you.
I
Are
didn't
you?
do that.
How much are you
I
drinking?
definitely did not do that.
How
When you
much-
got up,
oh,
did you
wait,
like
no.
drag the mouse to the side to alt tab
Maybe,
or something?
yeah.
And it shot across.
Maybe.
I'd be
I
I'd be
didn't
curious
do
if
that.
Alejandro can control characters. I don't know. Alejandro
Wow.
might have done that.
Yes, of course.
I
'Cause-
can.
Hey, somebody's
Okay.
moving me.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So
Somebody's
yeah.
moving me.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's definitely Locantus.
Wow.
Yeah, it was definitely
It was
Locantus then.
Citra. She's framing Locantus.
Let me
Yeah.
see. Hold on. Allow.
It's a
Let me
setup,
see.
guys. It's a
I figured out
setup.
how he did it.
Uh-huh.
I reverse engineered his bullshit.
I wonder
Investigation
if
style.
I still get blamed somehow for
I
this.
know,
mean,
I
like,
know.
wow.
I know there's a way to turn that off. I got to go find out how I can turn that off, like being able to manipulate somebody else
Or we could be mature adults.
and stop playing with each other.
Since
yeah.
when? Since when?
Yeah, I don't know
So,
who it is.
Alejandro, as you walk in, you see sort of down to your south, there's like a pit over there, as well as this tower here, a tower here, and then you can walk back behind this I don't know if you guys see that arrow kind of like wiggling left and right.
Yeah.
Oops, somebody's about to take a nap.
No,
That
we
sounded
see
like
it.
Omar. And then there's another tower here, and you can kind of walk around the back here, or you can go up the top of the tower. What would you like to do?
I let everybody know that there is absolutely no danger whatsoever, and they can all come in and like run in with impunity.
I saw a Cairo City up there, man. Don't talk about no
I
danger.
go because I believe him.
I
Still
take a
better
step
than
forward.
Chupacabras.
No, okay. No.
Alejandro checked it out. It's okay, Omar.
Stop with it.
The sun
said
is
it's
the
completely safe.
sun is starting to go down. By the way,
What?
Already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's only
Yeah,
been
this
half
is-
a day.
well, it took you about 3/4 of the day to get here, and you're kind of standing here for a little while.
Why
I
are you
don't want to spend
hesitating
the
so
night
much,
here, man.
Alexandra? Let's go.
yeah.
I don't want to spend
exactly.
the night here, man. Let's just do what we're gonna do, man. Let's go.
Yeah, that man of the period, that was nothing.
So Omar, you get a little closer, and you see now that you're at the point where you are, you see that pit.
Or how
Yeah,
new,
it sounded.
or
You
how
know what I
new
meant.
is the oldest body?
How?
I feel like
no.
both
the
were.
deadest body?
Yeah. I don't know what I meant, but I hope you guys do.
Yeah.
I think,
The newest
Well, I
body,
think I
is,
can pick
both
yeah,
were.
the newest body is probably a couple days old, and down towards the
They're not
bottom, it
more-
looks like they're, you know, there's basically skeletons. It could be.
I pass along that information.
I'll be right back.
Fellas, it's been just a couple days since the last body was tossed in there. Or, well, we can't assume they were tossed in there. Maybe it's some sort of cult, and this is where they come to suicide.
Suicide themselves.
She didn't.
Omar takes
Push
a
Alejandro
picture of this and starts thinking. Omar thinks.
so
starts
why
thinking,
don't Omar,
This is a Pulitzer right here.
Omar, Bessie, and Alejandro roll a spot hidden for me.
Virginia's just over here trying not to puke watching you guys taking all these whiffs.
Oh shit!
Wow, what is-
Omar's looking down, and Omar, right, like here at the bottom
Right
of the
here,
pit.
baby. Extreme success also.
Yeah. Oh, you both got. Yeah. So you both see at the exact same time at the bottom of the pit, at the very
I saw
bottom
it
of all
first.
the bodies. There's like a
Oh,
little
yeah,
tunnel.
hard success.
There's a tunnel that goes into the side of the pit, sort of underground. And it looks like there's, because of the extreme success, it looks like there's sort of this like walkway down the bodies and through, and sort of at the very bottom of the pit, there's like the bodies are a little bit to the side, and there's this like tunnel that goes into the side of the wall of the pit.
Omar definitely considers before he says this because he's thinking inside like, God damn it, we actually have to go into this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
And,
I'm kind of
after,
feeling the same
and after a
vibe.
while, he says,
Yeah,
after a few
but-
seconds, there's a tunnel there.
What if this is a tunnel for like whatever comes out to feed on these bodies? Like, what if this is like the feeding tunnel? I'm looking for excuses not to go in there, because there must be a front door in the pyramid, right?
I'm sure there is. But if we have to go through the dead bodies, it's okay, Virginia. They're not gonna bother you. They don't move.
Omar's definitely open
I'd be
to
more
looking
worried.
for
I'd be
other
more worried about
entrances.
what people that are alive would do to you than these unfortunate souls.
Yeah,
Omar,
but
you
the
got any more of that
smell.
bug spray?
Of course, of course.
Yeah, the
I
closer you get
splatter
to
it up somewhere.
yeah, the closer you get to the
Slather
pit, the
dead
more
cat
bugs are
in your
flying. The
neighborhood, you can
blowflies
smell
are
it from,
flying
like,
all
4
over you.
blocks away.
And I put some
would it
right underneath my
make
nose, so all I can smell is bug spray.
Gotcha. You just like bug spray the hell out of yourself. She uses
No,
like
yeah,
a
that's all I
good
saw.
quarter of your can, dude.
No! Just
Drink
a
the
little
DDT.
bit.
Just spraying it up her nostrils.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Right? I just
wrote
don't want to smell this.
She's doing
Why did I rate
like the Mad Max guys and like spraying it right into her face, like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm looking at my inventory. I realized I wrote carcinogenic lit.
Yes, because that's what they had
Oh,
back
yeah,
in the.
yeah.
That's what they had in the 20s.
It has DDT in it.
It has DDT in it, and it's wonderful for you. It will not cause cancer.
DDT is not. Yeah, it's not a carcinogenic. The problem with DDT is that it was getting into the water, and then it was making birds' eggshells too thin.
Mm-hmm.
So they'd sit on their eggs and crush them. It
Oh, yeah.
worked great against mosquito repellents, but the mosquitoes get caught.
I think it did more than that, though. I think that
mosquitoes would get covered in it. Birds eat it, and then they lay
And
really
then
thin shelled eggs.
It also was not good for humans that sprayed it directly on their skin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe this is Karasiri repellent. Let's see them try to kiss me
It's
now.
Karasiri repellent.
We're just lathering up on that shit, man.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what we're doing.
Are you guys going to go down there then?
Yeah.
I don't put anything on.
I
Well,
think this is the way.
I look at all these.
I'm still open to looking for other options. Omar's still open to.
Omar's
I'm
looking
open
around.
for other
Trying to check out this pillar while you guys.
Well,
look at
going
the
this
corpse.
way would also give me an opportunity to get a close look at the bodies. and
Omar, why don't
examine
you
them.
roll a
That's
spot
that's
hidden
not a
as
bad
you're
idea.
looking over this this thing? Of course you do a regular success because your skill is so friggin' high. It
Are you saying
looks like
Omar or Emerson? Because Omar.
oh no
Omar.
yeah sorry
Both of them,
oh
sorry.
sorry no it's Emerson because he's the one looking at that not Omar.
At the
Emerson.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, the pillar. Yeah.
It wasn't until you said
You can
ridiculously
just
high,
say
and then I was like,
pillow
wait.
a regular.
Yeah,
person.
no, yeah.
Well, both
yeah.
of us have a pretty high.
Also,
A regular success.
Yeah.
You do notice that each one of these pillars that you're looking at are exactly the same as far as like structure is concerned. And the one that you're standing next to, like most of the things that are here, especially the pyramid and some of the rocks and stuff, they go down into the earth and they're really like monolithic or like stones on top of stones on top of stones. In this case, right at the ground level where you're at, you kind of have it almost looks like there's a line around, like the top of this thing is a thing sitting on top of something else.
Okay.
The top of this, like little stone is like a big giant stone, and then it's like sitting on top of what looks like a platform or something that's underneath it. So it definitely doesn't look like the pyramid rocks and the stones that are kind of like stacked on top of each other like a pyramid, and the walls and the other stuff. It doesn't look like each one of these like little pillars looks slightly different than all the rest of it.
Does it look like I could rotate or push or manipulate the pillar?
It's quite large. You could try. What's your strength? Why don't you roll a strength roll with 2 penalty dice?
Okay.
So hit the plus 2p.
Plus 2p, yeah.
Yep. And roll strength. Strength check.
Regular success.
So you got a wow. Even with 3 rolls, you got a regular success. You're kind of like grabbing a hold of it. You're trying to push it, and it kind of like it feels like it might be rocking a little bit, but it doesn't actually move.
Okay.
You're clear that you're not strong enough to push this thing.
do I get a sense that its intended purpose is to move or be like
It
turned or
it
pushed,
kind
or...
of like it's not doesn't feel as solid as you think it should. You're kind of like pushing on it. You feel it like it. You're almost sure, like in the back of your mind, like, did that just move? I think that just moved, but you can't actually like make it move.
So it's probably not like a flat bottom. It's on like a
maybe something, maybe,
or something. That
maybe,
okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to call out to who's with me, Ezekiel and Virginia. Like, guys, I'm pretty sure we can move this.
Okay, I go over. Then I say, "Are you sure?" All right, push on it a little bit. Looks pretty solid to me.
It's very solid for Virginia. Virginia's like, that thing is heavy.
It's like,
I'm gonna try to help.
Ezekiel, to you, that thing is heavy.
Hell.
Now, Alejandro and Emerson, they're both like built like Arnold Schwarzenegger's almost. They're a little bit more buff than the rest of them.
my strength's
I get up.
Yeah,
and
well,
I do the-
everybody else is below 50, so you guys are,
but 50 is an average.
you're not an Arnold Schwarzenegger, but you've got a little bit more
Well,
muscles than everybody else.
I'm stacked for the day, though. You know what I mean? These days, people weren't all that stacked, but so.
No, you've got it wrong. Back then, they were more stacked. Than
No, they
are
weren't. You got to look
now.
at Mr. Universe in 1920. He looks like just a regular dude.
No, he doesn't.
Before
Google
steroids.
it.
Instead of
Google it.
juiced up.
Like,
What is
Yeah.
Google?
Okay.
wow.
So,
remember,
anyway,
remember
I get up and
Indiana-
flex.
Indiana Jones was like,
Sean
Well,
Connery was
well,
Mr.
well,
Universe.
Here you go. That's Mr. Universe 1920. I just put it in IK Cthulhu.
Okay,
Where's
see, so
that?
they're not by today's standards. They're
Well,
not.
that's
that
a little
jacked.
bigger. I'm sure that's more jacked than you are.
100%.
Not Alejandro.
That's a strength 100. It's definitely better than Alejandro.
Yeah.
You know, they were not
What are you
injecting
talking about,
themselves
not
with
jacked?
all. And that's what I'm saying.
Well, he's jacked, but just not jacked like we are today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's
he's
what I'm
not
trying
on-
to say.
He's not on,
He's not on
He's
steroids.
jacked.
Yeah.
And
There
that's
was no steroids, yeah.
and that
I
guy's
think that's
really
that's
pretty big.
That's just a
because-
bad. That's just a
Ah,
bad.
But
he's
generally-
look big to me.
Generally,
I've seen
that.
Ezekiel, but Ezekiel and Virginia can't, even between the two of them can't move it. Is there
All
other
right,
people
so-
going to help with it?
Yeah, me and who else is strong here? Let's.
Oh,
Aren't you guys digging
You
in
and
corpses
Emerson.
at this point?
I got 50.
Alejandro and Emerson.
All right, let's do it.
Heave ho!
I thought you
So-
guys were digging in corpses.
That was that's Omar and them. Yep.
So what's that? Am I using strength? You want me to roll strength check?
No. How many people are pushing on this? I see
Are
3
you
so
digging
far.
in corpses, or are you?
Well, if we're gonna help, I guess.
I'll
I'll help, but no,
Everybody needs to help.
I back off so Omar can take my place. You guys
It
want to
turns
push
out
in
we're
the same
just
direction, though.
vandalizing.
Yeah.
No. I'll push from one side. You push from the other side, and that's the best way to do it.
Emerson, hit plus 1B with the bonus dice and roll your strength again, because now you have a bunch more people behind you. You make a hard success. So you guys are pushing hard, and it kind of like it scooches over a little bit. And at this point, you've been kind of pushing on it. You feel it starting to move. It's taking you like 10-15 minutes, and you all kind of are like breathing heavily. And it has moved like maybe 2-3 inches, and you can tell that what it is sitting on looks like you can see down, like there's a crack that opened up, and you can kind of see down inside.
10 minutes of pushing, and all I got was 3 minutes,
Yeah.
or three like inches. What am I
Yeah.
in labor?
Yes,
What are
it is
you?
a huge stone on
Somebody's
top of
wife?
this.
What did you say? What am I, a landlord?
In labor.
In labor.
Oh, labor.
Okay, so is there air moving from this hole?
Yes, you can definitely tell there's air moving up and down through this hole now.
Okay, so it's not like the faces kind of air.
No,
it's like...
no. And in fact, when you look down, it's dark down there. You can see you can't see that far down into it. It's pretty
I'm
dark.
going to put my hand in front of it. Is it cool? Is it hot? Is it?
It's very cool. Yeah, it's kind of cooler than the air that's out here. Yeah.
Makes sense. So it's definitely.
Well, technically
underground
speaking,
tunnel.
you guys are up in the mountains, right? So technically, you're like super cold air. So actually, what's coming out of there is slightly warmer because it feels like it's something that would be from underground, which would be a different temperature than out in the normal air.
And what time of day is it?
It's probably about 7 between 6 and 7 p.m. It's starting to get dark. Yeah, it's dusk.
Larkin, Jackson, whatever
Larkin
the
comes
other
over.
dude is. Yeah.
Yep. Jackson comes over. Yep.
What do you make of this?
Jackson.
And then we're going to apply the gravity formula to determine how far the hole goes down. So this is important.
No.
But if you're doing it, I think the way it
No.
works is he gets to choose a reaction, and you
Yeah.
have
Don't
to do
forget,
an
don't forget
roll.
to add your resistance.
Alejandro kind of puts his hand on your shoulder, Omar, and like fakes
No,
like I'm
yeah,
gonna
no,
push you in,
no,
but he
no.
doesn't actually do it. Yeah, we were just fucking
I
around.
wouldn't do it. Yeah, obviously.
So what are you guys gonna do?
I'm
Hey, look,
waiting
a
to
hole.
see if he's alive or not.
Okay,
what?
do we have a torch?
I don't know. Look in your inventories. Do you?
I
I-
have. Oh, I have 10 torches. Okay.
I have a flashlight.
This is not
Ten.
D&D.
10
Where'd you get 10
torches.
torches from?
Where are you keeping these torches?
Yeah, I was gonna say he
I'll
does.
help you.
No. He has one torch. He does not have 10 torches.
Okay, so I have one torch. And
He has
here's what
one.
I'm
I
gonna do.
don't know where he got 10 from. He was smoking
I'm
something.
gonna
on him.
light my torch, and after I light it, I'm gonna drop the torch down the hole.
Okay.
And this is where you find out it's methane.
Oh yeah, I know. I was gonna say if there's gas in here, it's gonna fucking explode. As soon as you said that, I realized how
Emerson
right
puts his
you are.
fingers in his ears.
Like oh.
So what, you lit a torch. What are you doing?
Anybody have?
Yeah.
So he's gonna
So-
drop it.
I light the torch, and then I'm gonna drop the torch into the hole, so that we can kind of gauge how far this goes. I mean, ideally, we're gonna see the torch hit bottom, and we're gonna see it burning in the distance. But I mean, who knows? Let's find out what happens.
So you light the torch, you kind of hold it over there, and you drop it, and you see it falling. Probably about 20 feet, maybe 25 feet. It hits the ground, and it's lit up,
Shit.
and it's on the ground, and you see sort of the rock walls going down, and then what looks like maybe 5 feet before it hits the ground is where the sort of the cavern that you're looking down stops, and there's it kind of goes to the left and right. So it looks like there might be a room down there or something.
Oh, 20, 25 feet, guys. I mean, let's tie a rope and climb down.
Larkin, you brought rope, right?
I do have ropes, but they're on the donkeys up on the
Donkeys.
the
Donkeys
Yep.
love
Okay.
coming into caves. That's why we have burritos. It's a
So-
true story. I'll tell you sometime. We can bring the donkeys in.
We trekked all the way over here just to leave all our gear outside.
they're up there on
Right,
the
that's
mountainside.
crazy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to the mountainside to go get
And
some
bring
rope.
bring us.
Yeah,
bring
the
us some
donkeys will.
donkeys.
The donkeys will not come down here because you guys kind of have to climb down here, and it's very sort of rocky straight down. And the donkeys are like they won't come up here, but
Just
you can
so
go up there and
know,
grab the rope and
donkeys
come back.
Do that, but okay.
Yeah,
I'm
they
coming
won't,
back
they
with
won't
the
do
rope.
it here. Yeah, I was supposed
Yeah.
to make you guys roll like climb rolls because you're supposed to climb down into this like it's almost like a caldera, like the bottom of a volcano.
I know that word. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys kind of
Word of
climb
the
down,
day.
and it's not there's not like a path that
Yes.
the donkeys would
It's the
walk
word
down.
of the
It's
day
it's
if you
it's
don't
kind of
know
a
that
climb down, but yeah.
Caldera.
That is a good
Caldera.
word to know if you don't know it. That's a good science word.
Yeah,
It's
because I use it
science.
all the time.
Yeah, me
So-
too. That's
so
what I'm saying, right?
The funny thing is that some of you guys have rope in your inventory, but Virginia goes back and gets rope from the donkeys and brings it to the hole, and now you guys have double
fucking
ropes.
Greedy ass rope hoarders. You know who you are. Oh,
yeah,
it's me.
exactly. It's Alejandro. Exactly. He's got rope in his inventory, and Virginia goes back and takes maybe 20, 25 minutes to climb up, get the rope, and climb back.
Yeah, but like,
Why did you wait till I got back to
heavy
tell
is the
me?
rope?
My mother gave me this rope.
I don't. I never
before she
understood
died.
people thinking that they're carrying around like 50 feet of rope. I never
Yeah.
understood that.
No,
Where the fuck are you carrying this rope? You ever carried an extension
I feel
cord?
I feel like I would have
A
noticed if
25-foot
I had rope.
extension cord weighs like 1 billion pounds and it's unwieldy. Like, are you like putting it crossways from your hip to your shoulder? Like,
Yeah, in
When
fact,
you get back,
it
I'm like,
walk around
kind
with
of
rope.
describes that rope in this world is 25 feet and it's 15 pounds.
Yeah, and when
Yeah,
you
but,
get
like, where
back,
do
I
you
was
put
like,
that?
oh,
It
you
doesn't
put it on
Yeah,
your
no,
shoulder.
yeah, you would have to
carry
like,
it like a laptop.
well, it would be over your shoulder, but like everybody would see that you have 50 feet of rope like dangling like around your fucking
Right.
shoulder.
wrapped around from one shoulder to the opposite way.
100%.
And
Like,
yeah,
crossways,
and when you get back, Citra, I'm just like kind of like fingering my rope, going like, oh, good God. I'm
He's
glad you came
twirling
back.
one
That's a
end
good
of it.
rope.
Yeah, like,
that's kind of
oh,
what
you
I'm
just
doing.
went and got a rope.
Exercise anyway.
Yeah, it's
I don't know why you
a
have-
fine rope you brought back.
2 notebooks and pencils, but I'm going to remove that double one.
I have twine. I don't think you want to jump down a fucking hole with
Did you say
twine.
2 notes?
Well, now we got extra ropes,
Well, I
so
only
we'll
see
get-
one, unless you already deleted it.
Yeah, I already deleted it. Yeah.
Okay. Did you not
So
see my
Virginia comes over there and she
lightsaber
throws
slash
the
machine gun?
yeah, I did. Throw the
Well, I don't- I tie it to something first. before I
Gotcha.
throw it
Okay.
in.
Yep. You tie it to
I
the
don't
the
I just don't throw the rope down.
no, yeah.
Tie it to Bessie.
You know what?
No.
How do I tie it to
No.
Alexandria? I mean, you're a big, strong, sturdy guy, right?
That's
You can
true.
handle it.
Alejandro is a
You're
strong
right.
guy. He could handle
You're right,
it. Yeah.
You're right. But that's why I'm going down first, madam.
But I
A
think we should
gentleman would
tie it-
never put a lady in
That
danger.
doesn't.
Maybe we should
before
tie it
himself.
around
The
that
gentleman
pillar
does
that we
go
knocked over.
down first.
The
you-
gentleman goes down first. Oh boy.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. I walked into
Wow.
that one.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That
yeah,
was
10 points to
that was excellent right there, I got to say.
10 points to Emerson.
That was great. That was great.
Yep.
I took
Yep.
that one in the face. All right.
Points for creativity.
Yeah.
So, Alejandro climbs down, and Alejandro, why don't you make a? Is there a climbing roll? Let me see. Climbing. I think there is. No,
Under
there's.
skills,
Yes,
yeah.
make a climbing roll.
It's under skills. Okay.
Yep.
Is there a declimbing roll because I'm like negatively
No.
climbing, or what about
You're
strength?
not great at climbing. Let me just put it that
No,
way.
I'm
Let's-
not. Technically, I'm not climbing. I'm just like scooting down the rope. I mean, shouldn't this be strength?
You know what? It would be falling with
No.
style.
It'd be climb. You have to
Yes,
climb down.
Yeah, you have to
things.
climb down.
Anyone
yep.
that's ever climbed up a tree realizes it's way harder to climb down.
All right. Oh yeah, baby. I'll tell you
No
what.
problem.
So
I'm
so
gonna
so
spend
so.
the
Wait,
six
you
luck.
failed.
No.
Hey.
Oh yeah, he did.
I'm gonna spend the six
Alejandro.
luck.
Yeah, Alejandro. If you click on climb in your character
Yeah.
sheet, it'll open up a window that says this skill allows the character to climb trees, walls, or other vertical surfaces with or without ropes and climbing gear.
I just want to
Yeah,
point out
all of that says
charm,
climb and not decline.
So does
But
he get a
anyway,
plus?
says that
The
it
point is,
also
I'm
includes
spending
physical attraction.
6 luck.
If you look at the last sentence, this skill also encompasses rappelling, which is downward climbing
Well,
on
you
a rope.
didn't say that, but okay.
Well, it does-
So
it
I'm
says
gonna,
it in your
I'm
skill.
going to spend.
If
I
he's
already
using the
believe
rope.
you. You don't have to keep going, Mr. Lawyer.
If he's
All right,
using
I'm
the
going to
rope,
spend the
does he get
6
extra?
luck.
Damn.
But shouldn't he get extra points since he's using a
This
rope?
game.
Yeah.
No, no.
Riles
No, he's
up
climbing a rope.
Locanthus.
He's
Every
climbing a
game
rope.
Right.
riles up.
Yeah, with
Locanthus.
the fire the
Well,
rope
this
then.
one
Yeah, let me tell you
specifically.
something.
No, every
If-
game.
if
Does he get
you-
rope burn? Does he know to like lock his legs properly on the
Yeah,
rope?
like
Is
he
strong enough to
doesn't.
just, like,
yeah,
hang on
that's
to it
that's
if
the
he
thing.
hand
Like
over
if
hand?
you've
Okay,
if
look.
you've
A
ever
rope is
climbed.
not easy.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
oh, please make him burn his pee-pee.
So did you take
Yeah.
the 6 luck off?
You talk about my PP every time. Okay.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the DM.
I'm
Yes.
just
No,
saying,
she's talking
you
to the
managed to
GM.
bring up my PP in every campaign we've ever had.
Alejandro, you're about to hit the ground fast.
Okay,
if you
I
don't remove your luck.
already took away the look. I already took
Well,
away
tab
the luck.
off because I don't see any movement. Why did you just do temporary insanity? I don't understand what happened there.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Shit. I'm sorry.
His pee-pee got him excited, man.
Okay. Yeah.
Mariana said pee-pee, and that was it. His brain turned to mush.
Oh yeah, it just went mush immediate. Yeah, you just went temporary insane because you removed your sanity. Put it back.
It's 6, right? Okay, yeah, I put my sanity back. Okay, that's why you didn't see it, because I did.
Yeah, there we go. Yes. Yeah, you did the wrong thing.
Because Mariana was distracting me with talks of my pee-pee again.
Oh Jesus!
Like he does in every campaign.
I don't know who
this
this Mayana is,
character.
but
This is out of character that I'm talking.
So, Alejandro, you show up here, and let me just share this with just Alejandro. Let me.
Oh
move
no!
this down.
Oh yeah, baby. I'm in the inner circle now.
And
a picture of a penis with rug burn.
It's hold on.
Strangled penis.
Hold on, dude. Guys, hold on.
Oh, Rod, shy.
Okay, there we go. I was gonna
that.
say the
I had to put the torch on you, so you see the torch on the floor, and you kind of show up here.
It up? Yeah.
What do you say to everybody upstairs?
All right, guys, all clear. Go ahead and come down.
What?
Omar says, that tunnel through the corpses doesn't seem so bad. Let's go that way.
That's the way I wanted to go. As a matter of fact, I think that's where I am.
Guys,
actually.
you can see me here with an unburned penis. I'm totally fine.
Do we actually see him?
What about your nutsack, dude?
No, yeah, you guys see him at the bottom of the tunnel, like standing up, looking up at you with the torch in his hand now, and he's like, "Guys, come on!"
Like right down.
Look how
I'll go down,
unburned my penis is.
Alejandro, if I fall, you gotta catch me, okay? I'm gonna go next, but if I fall, you gotta take the brunt.
Hey,
I totally got you.
Larkin, Jackson, should we just push this rock back over the top?
I know. They're like, you know what? With Alejandro down there, let's go ahead and do it. They get behind it and they're ready to push it.
Oh wait, I climb up before I go any further.
Okay, so roll. Sorry, roll the climb roll, Virginia.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, I know.
I'm good.
Climb.
I think we should have Jackson and.
There's my stealth.
Oh shit!
Ooh, wow!
Oh shit!
She one hands.
Watch this, guys.
Dude, she like twinkle toe jumped off the fucking edge, grabs the rope, says, "What are you guys talking about? Rope burn this?" Wow! Like spins around and lands beside Alejandro.
Yeah,
with
I feel like
ninja. I feel like she should be able to describe this to us.
Yeah. How do you slide down that rope and land next to Alejandro?
What? I run off the walls like a fucking ninja. I walk. Woo!
Parkour.
Run in circles down.
Parkour.
She's got one hand on the rope, and her feet are like running around in a circle down the rocks, down the rope, and she's only holding on with one hand.
That shit.
Yeah, like 100% Lara Crofts it, lands on the bottom, like as she lands, she's kind of like looking left, right, like where are we at? What's going on?
Take a bow.
Okay,
Wait,
and then a bow. Yeah.
I'm just going to look around. Or sorry, Emerson spits his drink out. That's what he does.
Oh, he somehow had a drink. Okay, good.
Yeah.
We're talking about the metaphysical drink.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So I yell up. There's a huge tunnel down here.
Okay, I guess we gotta go down now because it look kind of silly.
All right, Larkin, Jackson, you next.
I'm about to wait in case somebody falls.
What is the rope secured to?
Gold,
the rope is tied to the pillar that you guys just tipped over.
Oh, I thought it was secured to Alejandro.
No, I secured it to the pillar. After I joked about securing it.
Yeah, she
I'm
totally.
not going down until Jackson.
When your safety was involved, then that shit got serious and it got real. No, I get it.
Yeah, you saw that, huh?
Yeah.
Larkin kind of climbs down without a problem and lands on the bottom.
Somebody's gonna fall. Somebody's gonna fall.
You're next, Jackson.
Well, I'm a little confused if I'm there.
Jackson kind of like jumps up. He climbs down. Let me see. What is his?
I thought I was going through the dead bodies.
There's no way you're gonna leave the group and walk through a dead
We're
body
gonna split
tunnel.
the party.
To be fair, you guys were already looking through the corpses when I said, "Fuck that! I'm not looking through corpses." And I looked at the pillar.
Elias lands on the bottom. No problem.
Do we want to split the party, Bessie? If you tell me yes, I'll go
that's
with
what
you.
I'm just being fair. That's what I thought I said I was.
You guys see that these people are like Elias and Larkin climb down, but they can't stand right next to Alejandro. There's like this tunnel is sort of like very, at least down there, it's skinny, and the people that are down there, you feel like it's maybe just wide enough for you each to stand side by, like front to front. You can't stand side by side. And so Elias comes back here, and then he kind of scooches up front and looks up to the top, and he goes, "Hey guys, the just to our south down here is that entrance. I see the bodies and the bloatflies coming in the tunnel just to the south of us. I can see it just down here." And then he pops back and gets back behind the group. And Elias pulls out a lantern.
Ooh.
Oh yes, and I have my flashlight, so I pull out my flashlight too.
I have devil vision.
All right, cool.
I have spare batteries too.
You have a
Did you just say that you have dark vision?
Yeah,
Virginia
sight.
light and Elias light.
So
Okay,
I guess
so
if
each of you
Bessie
have
and
a torch.
If Bessie and I continue with our intention to split the party, we're just gonna
I
end
think
up in the
so.
same room.
Because I would definitely go through there. I'm
Not
not a
alone.
Go through the
climber.
bodies. Yeah.
Emerson
Yeah.
is going to put his briefcase
feeding tunnel.
down
You're
at
gonna
the
go
top of the
alone.
hole because there's no way I'm carrying a briefcase down the rope.
Apparently, we end up in the same room, though.
And I'll
Bessie?
go down the rope.
Bessie,
Yeah. Yeah.
you're gonna go down the bodies, right?
Yes, sir.
You only because
I'll follow.
of your occupation, you're able to climb down these. There are bodies and things and all kinds of gross
Well, I'm
stuff
looking
here.
at them
But
too.
you're
I'm
like,
gonna
you're like,
see.
wow, oh my god, and you get down to the bottom here.
I'll follow
Okay.
her.
Might wanna
I'll
just
reluctantly
shit.
follow her.
Damn it! I clicked on them.
You're gonna follow
Oh,
her,
thank you.
Omar?
I'll reluctantly.
Yeah, he was
follow.
going with me.
Okay, so Omar, you're like crawling down the body. You guys are having to like crawl over dead bodies, and you're like feeling the squishy dead flesh. And for Bessie, because she's done this and it's her profession, I'm letting her be cool with it. But Omar,
I'm
you have
doing
never
that,
you have never felt something like this before. So why don't you roll a sanity roll for me?
Yeah. While he rolls that, as I'm walking through the bodies and I'm kicking parts of them out of my way, I take a sandwich out of my pocket and start eating
Take
it.
a little nom nom.
Oh my god!
As she whistles and
She's
scrolls
whistle
down.
while you work.
Yeah.
Omar,
Ezekiel, get your ass down there.
I feel like
Omar.
I should roll another sanity check for that.
Yeah, I know,
am
just for the sandwich.
hesitating.
Omar, I want you to take 1 point of sanity. You make 1 point of sanity for passing.
I see him
Okay.
freaking out a little bit, and I'm like, oh my,
I mean, I
what the hell? Did
go
you see a
down
ghost
or
or
go
something?
up?
Are you okay?
You're gonna go
I
down
take it down one?
one sanity for just climbing on the bodies with passing your sanity. You can imagine what it would be like if you failed.
Are you okay, Omar? Did you see anything
so-
weird? Are you okay?
please put that sandwich away, okay? Please.
I'm
Yeah,
hungry.
Omar is feeling
Trust-
squidgy. He's like, "What the
trust
hell,
me.
man?"
I'm sorry. So how insensitive of me. You must be hungry
Emerson,
too. And I
what
extend
are
my
you gonna do?
sandwich to Omar.
I'm saying Ezekiel.
Don't give me
Let's
that.
go.
That was nice.
I reluctantly follow suit.
Are you climbing
Dude,
down
just
the
jump.
bodies,
You can
or are you
survive
climbing down
20
the rope?
feet.
Well, I'll be honest. I develop a bond with Bessie, so it kind of makes sense that I.
You're gonna go down the
with her.
bodies. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a sanity
then
roll for
Emerson
me.
will go down
Don't
there.
want to, but I'm gonna have to.
Yep, that's okay. Roll a sanity. It's all good.
If I see him coming,
Oh, no,
Regular
I-
success. That's nice. Take 1 sanity. So put your sanity current to 47.
Oh, okay.
As you kind of appear back here, and so does Ezekiel,
Oh,
and
wow.
so does Omar.
You
Oh,
guys
who is-
found us.
I ask him if he's hungry, and I
Omar.
offer him a piece of my sandwich.
Ezekiel. Okay. Emerson, you're the only one standing up on the surface now.
I'll climb down the rope.
Okay,
Bessie,
make a
I'm not
climb
kidding
roll.
around. I'm not kidding around, Bessie. Put that
right.
sandwich away, okay?
silly.
You're gonna make everybody sick.
It's sanguche.
Hey!
Oh.
Oh, it's 41, not 14.
You failed. Yeah, do you want to spend 21 luck to...
I do not.
Oh, okay.
Alexandra's gonna catch you.
Now, I did mention I put my briefcase down at the top of the hole because there's no way I'm climbing down a rope with a briefcase.
Oh, is this
You
where
Gotcha.
the drinks are coming from? The briefcase?
You should throw it down to us, or we can send Bessie up to get it.
Yeah.
Is
I mean,
this
what's your
Felix
plan?
the cat's briefcase that has
I mean-
unlimited drinks?
So, Alejandro,
Felix
make
got
a
taken
strength check to make this half damage.
Oh,
Well, okay. I
Because
mean,
you kind of
yeah.
reach out and try and stop him from falling, but he's
I
like,
do,
what?
I
He
do.
fucking like grabs the rope, it slips out of his hand, and he like literally like tumbles, hitting the
Emerson,
hitting
who
the
does not
walls.
usually swear, lets out an exceptionally crude.
Oh yeah, and so with
string
my
of
hard
words.
success, I catch him like girlfriend style, like I'm carrying him, and then I'm like,
So you're gonna
baby.
take 2 points of damage instead of 4.
And my balls rub on his face.
Oh yes. Like you catch him and his kind of crotch like smacks you in the face, but because of that, Emerson's face smacks into your crotch as well.
Oh no!
yeah,
Smack
yeah.
fire!
And you guys are kind of like hugging each.
Fire!
You're kind of hugging each other upside down, and then you kind of like drop them on the ground.
69?
Yeah, totally.
You know what?
69 we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
No, in jiu-jitsu we call this position north to south, and nobody likes it.
Out
Uh-huh.
of
It's just such a
character.
bad position.
I am impressed that you turned that around, but at the same time, I'm worried because you pictured it well enough to turn it around. Yeah, that's your
Oh,
mind.
baby. Yeah, no, north to south.
My
I've
mind
been there.
is-
Not
He was
fun.
like, "Oh yeah, your balls rub on his face."
Oh
all
yeah,
right.
but
your face rubs on
but
his balls."
so it goes the other way.
Yeah.
So you guys are
Just went
now
like, yes,
Touche.
and.
uh-huh.
Touche,
You guys-
sir.
Touche. You guys realize that everybody else besides Emerson and Alejandro at the moment, because you're kind of standing underneath this this kind of 10 by 10 square that comes down, this tunnel leading to the north is very small, and you almost have to crouch or crawl on the ground to get through it. Let me show you what it looks like.
Time to crouch, guys.
For the people that came down through the dead bodies,
You
this
all
is
have
what I'm gonna show you kind of all. You get
What
to
is
the
this,
bottom
the
of the
Oregon
bodies,
Trail?
and this
Yes.
kind of this tunnel kind of goes down into darkness, and it gets shorter and shorter and shorter until you have to start like crouching and crawling to get inside of it.
I'm
That
not
just
going to
freaks
lie.
me out a
If
little
I
bit,
saw
but I'll
that
keep
in real
going.
life, I want to see. Like, I'd totally walk that. That
Yeah,
looks
you'd be like,
super
"Oh, let me go
cool.
check that shit out. What's in
That's
there?"
wicked looking. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And the whistling kind of stops, and you're kind of hearing dripping and some other sounds, and not so much the whistling.
Is that
What do you-
because Alejandro's butthole clenched up when he caught me?
It did, yeah. There's no more.
Yeah.
There's no more.
There's
No more
There's
wind
no
blowing through
more.
it.
There's
Yep.
no more wide whistling, bro. Those days
No more
are
whistling.
over.
Yep, definitely.
You
It's
had
not
your chance,
aspirating.
all right. You know,
Uh-huh.
those were the days of salad days. You know.
So what do you guys do
Sounds
now?
bad.
You're all salad days. You're all lined up. Alejandro, you're in the front.
Of course I am.
Mm-hmm.
As the fearless leader. Wait. Oh, hold on. I'm on the wrong map. I'm sorry. Let me try that again.
Yep, I'll
we
push
go.
it again to everybody in case.
All right.
you
No,
don't have
I got it. I got it. I just.
Oh
you know.
no! I shrunk it back down.
Oh, sorry.
So.
Oh, because you were zoomed in. Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
I ask everybody if everybody is okay, and if we're ready to proceed. And I kind of hold my torch out in front of me and show them, like, you know, this is the way north, but I'm not going to move forward until everybody is ready to come together.
All right, one hand on the shoulder of the person in front of you, and I demonstrate by putting my left hand on Alejandro's right shoulder.
Left buttocks. Oh,
I knew that you were gonna go with the butt. I knew it. I knew it.
okay, but you've played with me a lot, so
Yeah, we've already established he's an ass man.
That is very
yeah,
true.
Well,
that is
that's
very
not
true.
Untrue.
Yep.
So
That
that actually that might not be a bad idea. Usually people do that like if they're climbing mountains, but they actually use ropes and chains. But yeah, that might not be a bad idea if everybody just kind of, to stay together. We all put a hand on each other's shoulders, and let's proceed, because we have to go kind of single file here, single file, and
Single file, yeah.
yeah. And so I'm ready when you guys are ready. So just say when.
When?
Just say when, and they said when.
Pedantic.
So let's
Yeah,
go ahead
100%
and
pedantic
let's
bastards,
go
yeah.
ahead and do like 30 foot blocks.
We
And
got your back, Alexandra.
Well,
got
we're all doing like the bunny hop chain. We're all together, right?
Yep.
No. No, I'm watching you from here.
They're keeping an eye on you from the backside.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got you.
We got your
If
back.
that's the case, then I'm just gonna stay with the group until somebody else has a better idea, and I'll wait my turn.
Well, Alejandro is definitely way up there. Oh, he came back.
No.
Alejandro was way up in the front. Yeah.
I was, but apparently my idea is not the right idea, so you guys come up with an idea.
I'm just a cautious person,
Let's-
and I'm
let's
the
just
only one that
be-
can stitch you back up if you get hurt. So do you
Let's
really
just
want me
be.
to go up front and get hurt?
No,
Let's just
I
be
want
clear.
you to stick together and come with the group as a whole. Am
What
I
if
Let's
speaking
just be clear.
English here?
Let's just be clear.
Um,
This was
yes,
Emerson's
Omar.
idea.
Yep.
Emerson, I think you should lead your own idea.
We're behind you,
Emerson?
Arthur.
Sorry, I was eating a hot pepper at this exact moment, and I just texted you. I'm half dying.
You're half dying from the hot pepper. Oh wow, that is a hot pepper.
Not me.
Oh,
No-
it's pickled
no
peppers.
for
Yeah,
me.
yeah. I am a peppered kind of guy.
Yeah.
I'll eat the
Sorry,
spice.
but like I was chewing on the seeds, and whew,
Well,
Ooh, the
I'm
seeds is
pretty
where it's
excited
at, dude.
because,
The seeds
yeah,
is where it's at.
I know,
I'm
but
telling
it's
you,
a bit of
if I get
roulette.
to cook
Some
for
of
you
them,
guys, I'm
some
gonna
of them
be able
are
to make
not
it a
bad.
little bit spicy.
Some of them are fucking spicy, and this was a spicy one.
Oh
Dude, I
Yeah.
love meeting white guys that can eat spice. They're so rare. You guys are like unicorns.
no. I love spicy food, man. I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Oh,
Like, 'cause-
I can vouch
Yeah.
for Emerson. That dude sent
Oh,
me
yeah.
some spicy stuff.
so
It's
my
damn good.
cousin
Yeah.
married a white guy that couldn't eat any of our.
See, player vision mode.
Looks
Oh, okay,
like
gotcha. I can see what you
funny.
see. Yeah, okay. So to your east, you can see. You can kind of see now that there's a couple beds over there, and somebody's sleeping in those beds to your right.
Ho ho ho. Okay, I
It's
do
still
that
crawling
military
height?
thing. I do that military thing where I pick up my hand and do the fist.
Yeah, he
So, like,
he
hold?
holds his fist up like hold,
I
guys.
have no fucking clue what that means.
And he looks
Is
back.
light
He
good
looks
enough
back.
to see?
Yeah,
Or
he
crawl?
looks
I
back.
like to roll
Yeah, he looks
for-
back at you guys and kind of puts his finger up to his mouth like.
Yeah,
"Shh."
exactly.
All right,
I'd like to
Emerson
roll to
mimics
see
the
if I
same thing
understand
back
that.
down the chain.
Back down the change. Everybody, shh.
I'd like to roll to see if I understood that.
You didn't understand the military thing, but you did understand his finger going up to the shh.
Okay, I do understand that. That's a
Yeah.
universal sound.
Yeah.
The universal sign of shut the fuck up.
Shut
I'd like to
that
try and
fuck up.
roll
Thank
a
you. That's
drive
the universal
auto to
sign
see
of
if I
cállate,
stop the time.
pendejo.
No,
Pingado.
because you guys are basically. Oh, and another thing, Alejandro, when you get where you're at, you're able to stand up, like the sort of where Emerson is. It's very short, but then as it gets into this east-west tunnel, it kind of stands up and it's like 8 feet tall.
Oh, 100% I'm squishing past and getting there. Like, I don't
Oh,
like
yeah,
tight
yeah,
spaces,
yeah.
man.
Like,
I
I'm
am
like-
squishing
Okay,
past.
I'm
yep.
like,
You push
hell
past,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm flexing by stretching my legs and popping my back, but I tell everybody to be quiet, and I kind of like, I do the
Hell.
whole my finger over my lips, and at the same time, like with a sense of urgency in my face, like, come here, come here, come here, come here. Like that's my face, but I'm like, shh, 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 at the same time.
Yep. So, Emerson, you and Alejandro, I think even Virginia, if I look at what you can see, you're kind of peeking around the corner to your right. You do see, you three can see those 3 beds off to the east. And there's 2 figures laying in 2 of the beds. Whoa.
I can see.
Yep. So what do you guys do?
Around the corner and there, I see the beds there.
Yep. So do you tell Bessie and then behind you, I guess?
Yeah.
Can I use psychology to see what kind of a person would go to sleep?
Seems like kind of a stretch.
I'm just trying to max the rolls here. I want to roll.
Yeah, you're like, I just want to roll some shit so I can pass it and make some level ups.
What kind of a person would go to sleep? Yeah, how dare that psychopath?
Exactly. All of them. I passed.
Yeah, but maybe these are cots from Mendoza's trip.
That was one of Amerison's better reactions, though. Usually he's diplomatic. This time he's like, "What?"
Yeah. No.
Because I think he thought I was serious. Is the thing. He's like, what the
at
fuck?
the beginning, I did, and then I was like, "Wait a minute, motherfucker. Okay, I see what you're trying to do." Yeah.
How about persuade? Can I persuade?
Okay. Kairasiri jumps out of the ceiling and eats Emerson, and he's gone.
Wow. Hey guys, Emerson is the new Locantus.
Yeah. No, I kid.
happen.
I kid. What are you guys doing?
Okay, so after I tell everybody that and I bring them forward, I want to make sure everybody kind of we cramp up so that we're all sharing and seeing and having the same knowledge and information.
Emerson's going to hold his hand out, one hand out to help people stand, and the other one waving them forward.
And Emerson fucking sneezes.
So then what Virginia's she's going in that room because she says she's going to check it out.
I want to go check it out, see if there's any personal items or some
clues.
There's
a dude sleeping there.
There's literally 2 people. You walk up to the front of this, and there's 2 people sleeping in the bed in front of you.
There's 2 people in there?
Yeah. They're sleeping.
You missed that?
And they're sleeping.
Yeah.
That was why we were all
shh. Yeah.
You guys were joking that one of us wanted to go pass out over there.
Are they spooning?
No, they're not. No, they're
asking
sleeping
the important
separate.
questions.
Yeah. It's the hard-hitting questions.
Right.
Who was the one? I think who was the ones that saw the thing on the top of the pyramid?
That's not good.
It was Omar.
Emerson.
Oh, I think I did too.
Emerson.
With the white stuff coming out.
Yeah.
And Alexandra.
So Alejandro and Emerson roll a
I did
roll a spot hidden.
I noted who saw him.
Best skill ever.
And
I know, right? Dude, that is you took the best skill. Emerson,
Alexandro.
Check me out.
So it was Alexandro, Omar, and Ezekiel. They're the ones that saw the guy on the top.
So Omar's the one that actually... Omar, you roll. A spot hidden.
I got it, and I got an extreme success.
Oh, you got... Oh, shit! You got an extreme success. Alejandro, you are sure that the guy that's sleeping right next to Virginia is the guy that you saw on the top of that pyramid puking out.
Okay, just real quick. Did we know that this was Virginia sleeping here? Because that sounds like kind of new.
No, I'm not sleeping there.
No, it's not Virginia. It's the guy that was puking. You see, he's the one sleeping there.
I didn't know Virginia was asleep in one of these bags. Okay, so it's that guy that was puking.
Right in front of Virginia.
So this dude...
Do you see her standing? She's literally standing next to the guy. And dude, you guys are kind of making a little bit of noises, but these guys are out. They're sleeping hard.
So this dude was at the top, he puked up everywhere, and then he climbed into the pyramid, got into a sleeping bag, and crashed out. Okay. Guys?
I'm trying to be stealthy, by the way.
I make the symbol for let's kill him. And I do a stabby motion, like from the movie Psycho. And I'm like, stabby, and I
in my head I'm thinking, I don't want to do that to him. Why would I do that? Why? Why would I give him a handy?
Because he's a monster.
Oh wow, Jesus.
Yeah. That, to be fair, that is an Alessandro thing to ask for.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can see why you would think that. However,
he would think that Alejandro is not trying to kill them; he's trying to pleasure them.
He's like, hey guys, let's jerk this guy off in his sleep.
Wow.
But no, actually, what I'm saying is like maybe we should kill this psycho disease guy.
Do we know that it's a psycho disease guy? You were only told
He
that
threw up like
in a...
crazy, like
Oh, that's right.
alien
You know
vomit.
who? Yeah.
He knows that is. In fact, when he's
I
looking
don't
at
know
his
that.
teeth.
No,
He
but
saw
when
the
he's,
face with his teeth,
Yeah,
and
he
they
did.
went insane.
but
Okay,
like right where he's
like,
at,
this
he can
guy
see
is- this
the
guy is
white
like a
the
Vergas.
white goop around his mouth. You know, he can. He's
Emerson
like,
makes
that's
the
the guy.
eyebrows like what?
Maybe we
the
should wait till
Alright,
they're trying to kiss us again.
Omar's gonna stealth.
Oh yeah, let's just wait till they
Stealthily-
fucking have us under the barrel before we
Omar,
react.
roll a
How's
stealth.
that?
Oh, Omar's saying something.
I'm gonna stealthily pull out his machete and get closer. That's what.
Roll a
Machete.
stealth. Roll a stealth roll, my brother. And put plus 2B. Sorry, plus 2 P.
P?
P.
Yep.
Oh, penalties.
Oh no, sorry.
Why
B.
am I-
B. 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 It's
Why am I
bonus.
peeking
Bonus.
on this?
B. Bonus, not P. Sorry, bonus. bonus. Yeah, bonus. My
Hi
bad.
everybody, we're 3.
You have a hard success, and you kind of like sneak past Virginia like super stealthily, and you're like standing over this body with the machete like right to this thing's like wherever you want to be pointing your machete.
Omar. Well, first of all, is he the only one sleeping, or is there more people sleeping?
There's 2 people sleeping.
Cut his head off.
Okay, I sort of try to signal to Alejandro, or somebody says, somebody get this other guy.
Virginia's right behind you.
I pull out my
Alright.
machete, but I don't know if I'm strong enough. I pull out my machete.
You know what? You don't
Right,
have to be
go to
that
the other
strong.
guy.
Just like go for
And
it.
then
I'm
It's
going.
I'm gonna go
both
for it.
both of
I'm
them
gonna
are
go
sleeping,
for it.
so Virginia, you kind of like move around here, and you're right there. Roll a stealth roll, Virginia, with
hold
2
on.
Oh.
plus
Emerson this
2
whole time
plus
has
2B?
been, like, Emerson said he was like holding out his hand and like ushering people forward, like making the like come here thing. Were
Yep.
other people standing up and making?
Yeah, so basically everybody's
Oh my
come
God.
into that hallway except for Augustus and
oh my god. Okay, she's gonna come down.
Fail.
She's gonna go down.
Did you do plus 2?
Plus 2B?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says
Yeah,
bomb there, right?
Yeah, she rolled 90 on both.
Oh
of
yeah,
her
78, 90, 90, 2 90s. Wow.
Yikes!
Yeah.
So you're getting up close to these guys, and you realize at the bottom of your foot, Virginia, you look down as you're kind of like trying to sneak around. There's stuff all over the floor. It's hard to see it. It's kind of out of the way. You're shining your flashlight, and you notice that there's this gold goblet that you kick, and it goes ping, ping,
Oh,
ping,
God.
like loud noises all the way up the like
Shit.
up
I
into the
tried to
corner.
cut this guy's
And these
head
things
off
are kind of
right
like
now.
they're starting to move a little bit. And Virginia and Omar, you get 1 action before they're awake.
Yeah, but she
Okay,
also
I'm gonna-
rolled a 78, so I feel like as she kicked
Try
that
to
thing, she was also the one that put her finger up and was like,
Yeah. So Omar
so
and
do I
Virginia
roll,
get 1
uh,
action.
nine?
Yeah,
What-
Straight up.
bring the
9?
hammer down, right?
Omar
Or the
like,
machete in this case.
fucking takes a nap.
You know, we
No.
suck at
Oh yeah. If you guys, what are you rolling?
There we go.
It looked like you didn't
Failure.
roll anything. No. If you're taking your knife out, this thing is not moving. It's just
Okay.
starting to wake up. You will get an immediate critical strike on it, if that's what you want to do, because it's
Oh.
it's still in like a sleepy mode.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what we're doing.
I'm cutting this guy's head off. Is what I'm trying to do.
Okay,
Chop,
you
chop.
basically you slice into its neck, and it kind of like spews all over the place, and kind of like, and it grabs its neck. And the same thing with the Virginia. Virginia like goes and like hits it right in the like chop. You guys are trying to chop its head off, but you kind of like slice its jugular or whatever. And there's this kind of like blood and sort of like fat that kind of like oozes out of its neck, and it's like grabbing.
Get high cholesterol.
And then they both die. And Virginia, you realize that you just kicked this giant cup, and sort of all this stuff over here against this wall. It looks like there's all kinds of gold cups, gems,
So
One.
I fill my
ankh
bag up
necklaces,
and I'm ready to go home.
all kinds of interesting gold trinkets. It looks like there's some artifacts from various places all over the world. It looks quite.
Okay, I say,
I call
guys,
dibs.
treasure. There's lots of treasure, and I start picking up. I pick up the goblet I kicked and I put it in my bag.
Pay no attention
then-
to the 2 things we just murdered. There's
Yeah,
treasure.
I know. There's treasure.
The monsters, they're not even
So you guys are in this room, and you guys see a ton of stuff in this room. It's coins
more
and
flexible.
it like even like bejeweled swords
more, like,
and
questionable, but okay.
and all kinds of like artifacts that would be from various places. Why don't you guys all roll some artifact rolls?
I do
Archaeology?
go
I'm sorry, archaeology. Yes, my bad.
and check the bodies.
How about
If I have a
appraise
one-
to see what's worth the most?
If I have a 1,
If you make an archaeology roll, I'll let you do that.
Oh fuck, I fail. It doesn't matter what it is, I fail.
Yeah, you fail. Yes.
If I have a 1, should I even bother rolling?
Yes, you should. You should, because you might roll.
I
One
will
earlier,
just
remember?
spend 9.
Did I ninja
one.
down that hole?
No.
I had a
I'll
1.
spend 9 of my luck.
Okay, yeah. If you spend 9, make sure you check it, because that means something you
Yes.
can level up. If you spend the luck and you can actually succeed. I think you already had it from before, but
Yeah.
so who passed? That was Ezekiel.
Not me.
I think only
Dibs on
Ezekiel.
there.
Ezekiel, you see that there's a handful of Tiwanakan artifacts in here, but there's a bunch of artifacts from various other time periods that might have been in this area that seem to have kind of been pulled into this room and shoved in the corner.
Ooh.
All kinds of like maybe some Mayan artifacts and other kind of artifacts from around South America.
But they wouldn't be found in the same place, like in normal circumstances.
No, yeah.
right?
Normal circumstances, like the Tiwanakan, you would find in this region, but all the other stuff you would not find in this region at all.
Okay, I'll convey that to the folks.
So do you guys all take some like Larkin and
Yeah.
and
I'm checking
and
the
the other
bodies.
one is like they're filling their backpacks for sure.
I'm
Larkin
filling
and
my backpack.
Ezekiel.
Yeah, I
No.
mean,
Not
Elias.
me. I'm checking the bodies.
is there a
The bodies
what
are
do you call
dead,
it?
and they look like they have these rows of teeth around the inside of their mouth that shouldn't be there.
Oh,
Doofies.
they didn't
Yeah.
become normal like the professor.
No.
Or that one guy.
As you all
Mendoza.
busy filling up your backpacks, I would be checking everything. There's things around here, or at least I suspect. So I cautiously do grab a couple of choice items that are small but valuable and put them in my backpack.
Is this a party sheet? kind of
Maybe some
situation,
diamonds,
or-
or if I see any.
What
or
you guys
precious
can do
stones.
is in your inventory, add an inventory item that says artifacts from temple.
Okay. I do not grab
These
anything that
actually-
I
There's a-
suspect.
If you want,
There's
I
an
could put it
artifact
in.
book section.
This is important. I do not grab anything that I suspect something could be hiding inside of it.
Let
I
me
only
do
grab
this.
things that are solid.
If you guys
That's-
open the party sheet, artifacts from temple, and we'll
Where am I
put 6 of them.
That's a
Party.
In the
funny
upper
thing to
right-hand
say, but-
corner, there's combat tracker, whatever. If you keep looking, there's a party sheet. It looks
Party
like
sheet.
3 people's faces
Mm-hmm.
right
Got it.
beside combat tracker, and you open that up and go to inventory. There should be 6 artifacts from temple. You could drag and drop one of them into your character sheet.
All right, and I'm gonna
Well, that'll work.
specify on my character sheet that I did not pick anything hollow.
When I drag and drop it into my sheet,
I'm sorry,
I
I
get
missed.
6.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I missed that. Drag it from where? What is
You
it
got 6 of them. Wow. Okay,
No,
so let me
no,
just put one.
Click on the number 6 and drag it
Is
across.
hollow spelled with an O?
Oh, you're
or
right.
A?
It does make 6.
Hollow.
Yeah,
H-O, right?
Just edit the
I changed
one,
it.
make it a
Thank you.
make it a yep. I just changed it to 1 so that I haven't done
hollow
Call of
is actually
Cthulhu
a
party
word,
sheet
Mariana.
stuff. So
No snake is gonna be coming after me for my treasure.
Yeah, but what's funny is a hollow is actually a word. Hallo is another word.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, you know what I mean.
No, I do. I know. That's what I'm
Sacred?
saying.
Mm.
That's why that was important to ask because
He's trying to do
I'll be back.
day.
Usually it's like hollowed land though.
yeah.
that's what I'm
100%,
talking
yep.
about.
This
So I'm saying like
artifacts.
it's a totally different thing.
Okay. So you guys have now looted this room. There's still plenty of stuff in here. You just can't fit any more in your backpacks or your bags or anything. There's
Well then, what else are we gonna get here then? It's time to go.
Yep.
Shall we call it?
You call it?
we
What's our
call it-
mission?
Oh wow.
Let's go back.
Because he's about to fall asleep.
No, our
Yeah.
bags are full.
No,
That's what I was
I'm
wondering. Is he
saying
saying call it because he's ready to sleep or?
No, I'm saying we got some loot. Let's go.
Or we could go back, pack the mule, and then come back.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Sorry, I heard a loud noise and I got scared, so I went running. Did I miss anything?
No, not yet.
Nothing
Not really.
happened.
Yeah, we voted you out of the group. I'm sorry, but that's
God
what happened.
damn.
You kind
tried,
of
that's spoken.
there's still a lot to the west that you haven't explored, at least in this. I think the only one that can see it is Omar at the moment, all the way to the west.
I know we got distracted by treasure.
I know.
I have devil's sight.
We're like, what are we here for? Like, I don't want to die.
I mean, I'm here for treasure.
Jackson says we got to find out why this pyramid is here. We got to find out what this whole thing is about.
I agree. Lead the way.
Do we though? Do
He
we?
says, "Oh, I'm not good at leading. You guys should
Larkin,
lead."
you got this, man.
Larkin is like, "Oh my god, he looks like a heroin addict with no skin." So he's
I got a vial of heroin in it for you.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not one to go up front. I'm
Smacky Brown.
All right, guys, I'll take my turn.
But Larkin says, "Listen, we definitely need to maybe find. There's probably some better, gold in this temple."
I pull out my gun and I start leading.
Look at that. She's got barely any gun skills. Alejandro's the major gun, and she's leading.
I know,
Go
but
ahead.
if something
Go ahead,
comes
Virginia.
out, I'm gonna be close range, right? I can shoot them point blank.
Oh
if
yeah,
they're right on me.
if you have your gun out, you'll automatically be able to engage.
I mean, but I've been
no
leading
matter
this
what.
whole entire
So
time.
I've got my gun and flashlight.
Alejandro
Okay.
may have the best gun skill, but she's got the biggest balls.
She does.
I have
She's
been
got much
leading
bigger balls.
this
Yep.
whole entire time.
100%.
She's
She's got
got-
bigger balls.
That uterus.
Yes. It's an amazing thing there. Oh.
Oh,
So are you guys following her? Because I don't see anybody else following her. She's like walking by herself. Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
sorry.
Omar's
Yeah.
in the right there. Yep.
Fork.
following cautiously as usual behind
Alejandro
somebody
said
bigger
you
than me.
cannot take the lead, and he runs in front of you.
Madam, it would offend my honor to have you go first. A
So,
gentleman
why don't you-
always leads.
Why don't you guys roll a spot hidden right now? Omar, Virginia, Alejandro, and Emerson.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh my god, did I fail?
Hell.
Holy
Yes,
shit.
you did.
Oh
Like,
my
horribly.
god, I actually
Wow,
failed.
you actually failed.
Wow, I actually succeeded.
Oh, look at me though.
spot hidden.
Extreme success.
Wow, a 12.
Oh,
Because that's a fumble, do I have to
That
describe
was a hard
how I
fail.
failed?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Describe how you
That's
failed so
a-
badly.
Yeah.
So Emerson was too busy looking at Virginia's ass and basically walked right into the back of her.
God damn.
Wow.
As I see everyone
reasonable, though.
distracted looking for something, I take out the sandwich out of my pocket and finish it.
Another
nice.
sandwich?
No,
got
they made me
multiple
put it
sandwiches here.
away.
Oh, that's true.
Well,
yeah, Omar made
Omar
me put it
me
away.
put it away.
She's got infinite sandwiches. in
And
her
because you
pocket.
made such a critical fail, Emerson, like Virginia looks back and sees you like staring, and she like sticks her fingers out and waits for you to walk in, and your eyes actually get stuck. But like she doesn't push them up, she just holds them because you're like focused, and boink, you close your eyes and you're like, oh shit, and her eyes like went right, her fingers went right into your eyes, and she's like, pay attention, motherfucker.
Came right out of the words came right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
See that?
Yep. She saw you coming from a mile away, and she poked you right, and you're like, oh shit. So for at least another 10 rounds, you're gonna have 2 penalty dice to perception.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what you get for being pervy.
No, it's what I get for fumbling, is what it is.
Yeah.
That's bad. It's,
Well,
Yeah,
it's
I had to come up with
pervy and
I
fumble.
figured I'd end up tripping or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's because it's perception. It's like your eyeballs, and you're like you got sand in your eyes from Virginia's fingers getting poked in there.
Oh,
It's
dude,
not good.
you got pink eye.
Yeah, you got the stink eye. So
Hey, wait a minute. Can we
Yeah.
address my hard success? Because
yes, no,
I
that's
rolled
what we're
an
gonna do
11.
now. So
And my
Alejandra,
regular success was more
as-
than just noticing this guy perving behind me.
yeah, exactly. It's like, what the hell?
Alejandro's mostly just feeling himself.
yeah, no doubt.
Hey.
Alejandro, you see, sort of starting where you're at to both the south and the west, on this on the inside track of this wall is a gold inlay piece that's just about eye level that kind of runs down the wall, down this way and down this way.
All right, so I would like to see if I can figure out what maybe this is.
It looks like a piece of gold inlaid in the wall, like a strip of gold.
Oh, just like a strip.
Yeah, and it's
Like
got some symbols on it.
Hey, is
Okay.
it like that ward that we found at the museum?
Oh, Virginia pulls out the ward from her backpack and goes, "Is it like this?" And she puts it up against it, and it looks exactly like that.
Oh shit, this is
Okay.
where it came from.
So first of all, just touch them together, make them kiss, just to see if anything happens.
She touches
But
them
after
together,
that-
nothing happens.
Okay,
No.
but after that, I was going to say, now that we have both of these pieces of information,
Yep.
let's see if we can recognize a pattern.
It looks like this strip that she has is just like some pieces of the strip that's in this wall.
All right, guys.
So where do you go from here, Mr. Alejandro?
We can go either south,
West or
west.
south? Yep.
But you know what? Before we head
You're
west,
the leader. What are you doing?
let's go south. And
Okay.
I go to the south, and let's daisy chain this motherfucker, and we're all going to stay together.
Doop. Doop. And doop. And doop. And doop. Let me see. Boom. Alejandro, you're going to go over here. It's going over here. You're going over there. Going down there. Going down there. Where's, yeah, okay. I'll keep those guys behind.
So are we going down where the gold pieces are?
You can
We're following this strip
see
in the
that
wall.
along this wall, I don't know if you can see that red arrow, but along this
Yeah.
wall and down this wall and around the corner is that gold inlay. It just keeps going around.
Well, I do
And it's
like
about head
gold.
level.
I'm gonna be Ezekiel because Omar is dragging me by the arm.
I think Omar's snoring almost at this point.
But that's what he was doing. He was dragging me by the arm, so I'd be like in front of Emerson.
Oh, that's true. You actually, I don't know how you got there. You were actually behind Virginia for a little
Yeah,
bit
he's kind
there.
of like grabbed my arm and he's pulling me
Yep. So let me see.
because I'm going
Oh
reluctantly.
my
Still
For
up.
the
gosh,
record,
you're still
for
up.
the record, I'm still up.
There you go. You guys
For
are now
honor,
in
let
this.
the record straight.
You see that
state that Omar is still up.
Omar is
and
still
it
awake
is-
at
Wait,
11:30.
I'm still not next to Omar. I need to be behind Omar.
Oh, you need to be behind Omar. Let me see.
Yeah,
Let
he's
me...
dragging me. I didn't want to
Oh,
go,
gotcha.
and he's kind of not dragging me, but you know what I mean. Like he's kind of like steering me along.
Gotcha, like that.
I thought it'd be more pushing her along than dragging her along, but that's fine.
So what I'm going to do, just so that everybody can see it, it's going to be a kind of a clusterfuck because at the moment, Alejandro is in the leadership, but Virginia can see it sort of off to her left.
Sounds like a good idea.
And then I'll put Omar over here, and I'll put sort of you guys over here. So you're behind everybody, but you're not up here. But I'm going to put you so you can see what's going on. Towards, as you kind of round this corner, you see in front of you what looks like a giant milky pool of white liquid laying in the middle of the tunnel. As you're kind of sitting here, and Virginia is here, and then Omar. So now you guys have seen it. I'm gonna kind of put you guys back in your
Bessie, go ahead and taste that.
Dosi, is that the alien?
What, Omar?
Go ahead and taste that. Isn't that what you do?
Is that the Karasiri goop?
Well,
it is the Karasiri goop.
And she just like has to
I don't need to
it.
taste it anymore. If I look at it, I can tell if it's the same, and I have a sample right here, so I can compare them. And I do have a sample of it in my bag.
A sampler pack?
Sample.
So there's like a 2-inch wide crack on the wall that runs up the side of the wall. If you're looking here, Alejandro, and anybody that can actually see on that wall there, you see that crack. There's a crack that runs up and out, up through the temple, somewhere higher than you. It's a 2-inch wide crack in the wall that seems to be missing the inlay, so that basically what you're saying is between here and here, there's a missing inlay. So the gold was running sort of here to here to here, and then it stops here. It looks like it's broken from here and all the way to here. That piece is missing gold.
Okay,
and there's white
like
ooze coming through the wall and filling this entire chamber on the ground with this white, gooey, dripping funk that's coming out, and it smells really rank. I mean, like filth, rotten flesh. Why don't everyone roll a intelligence roll with 2 penalty dice?
Okay, because I have a theory.
Kind of like how Omar smelled when we first met him.
Okay, just about,
so it's plus 2p.
Plus 2p, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let me roll.
Oh, plus 2p.
Ezekiel, even with plus 2p, got a regular success.
I'm a smart mofo.
Nice, dude. You are smart, man.
But I got a theory.
You failed.
Wow.
Anybody else that does not?
Do I need
Ezekiel.
to roll?
I'm gonna burn.
Yes, everybody should roll. Yep.
I think I'm gonna burn 22, so that I can get.
You don't have to yet. You can wait till
I
it plays out,
idea.
and then you can call it. Yeah.
So this is intelligence?
Yes, intelligence.
Yeah.
Ezekiel, you're at the back of the group, and you're like, you kind of smell this funk coming up, and you know that like they're saying you've kind of like climbed up here and peeked in front, and you've seen what's going on, and you're standing right next to Augustus Larkin, and you smell. It almost smells like what you're smelling in front of you is what Larkin smells like underneath his cologne. He smells like that kind of funk, and he's been smelling that way for a while. Like he's been working in the coal mine for a long time, and he's kind of maybe he's got some funky flesh that like is falling off or something. Like he's a little bit of rotted something, and that's what you're smelling. That's what they're smelling, and you're smelling out of the white funk that's in front of Alejandro.
Sorry, it took me a minute to find.
I'm gonna pass the message to Emerson, hoping that the message reaches to Alejandro.
Bessie also realizes when she smells this, she's like, "Man, you did an extreme success." Emerson, you are, but you didn't roll. You didn't roll with 2p.
Oh, we need the penalties.
Yeah, so do 1p and roll again and see which of the 3 you are worse at.
So Bessie didn't either.
72. So regular
failed.
success.
Okay, I need to do peace.
Wow.
Sorry.
You do.
Is that-
Yep. Do
Oh man, I rolled a
plus
0
1p?
on one of them. I rolled an 8
which is
and 0.
No, a 0 is
72.
a 0 is 100.
Oh, so then I bumped
Yeah,
it.
So do you want me to roll
100%
again, or roll?
Hit plus 1p and roll again.
Okay, no problema.
Roll twice.
No, the 0 can't be 100 because that would
So
make
you
it
fail.
over 100.
Yeah.
So 0.8.
Yeah, no,
I
that's a
bet.
0. Because look, the 100 is 100.
Right.
Yes,
You
no,
can't
I rolled
roll
an 8.
it can't be 100 because it would make anything.
You
any
rolled an
other
8,
roll over 100.
a 72,
zero.
and a 72. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Because
I almost
you're
rolled
doing the
amazing.
penalty-
You might have. Yep.
Yeah, but because you're doing penalty, it takes the worst one.
Yeah, I
Yes.
know.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
saying
yeah.
those were 2
Right.
phenomenal rolls.
So the only
and then
one that
it was-
really got it was Ezekiel.
And Alejandro.
No,
Emerson
not
had a
Alejandro.
regular success.
Yeah, it needed to be a little bit more than a regular.
Just to know that these guys stinks.
Well,
Hey,
to
something
realize
smells
that the
funny.
smell is the same.
So
Because you weren't really paying attention to what Augustus smelled like.
So
But Ezekiel, because he's standing right next to him, goes, "Wait a minute," and he kind of, "Oh man, I've smelt that before."
Oh yeah, the clothes wearing off.
Yep.
It smells like heroin. Wait, we're rich.
You are rich. I mean, you guys got a lot of gold in your backpack. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
I
maybe we
think
should
that
head back.
if we walked around this whole block, I think we would find that this entire block is inlaid with gold all around, and that this is probably keeping that demon. This is where the demon's being kept
Wait.
and buried.
So hold on, we have to pass this part right here, right?
I
And
think-
this is the only.
It's
part
missing
that
gold.
doesn't-
I
It
think it's
doesn't have a
missing-
gold inlay.
It's
So
missing-
if we use our staff
Yes,
to fill in the gold inlay, then we can pass it.
we could seal it. Yeah.
Yeah, possibly. Let's try
Well,
that.
maybe not
Ye-
pass it, but at least we could seal it and keep the demon locked up.
Well, but to proceed forward, we have to use the staff, I think, right? I mean, don't we have to?
I
put the-
think
So that
I
is what
think
it
we
looks
should.
like. You guys are sitting there at the edge of this white pool, and you
See?
see the kind of missing gold thing under the
And
crack
is that
with all the
like
white goo.
Is that like a staff-sized gap right there that we're looking at?
I don't know what you're talking about with staff. I
Yes,
don't know where you got a
yes, I
staff
see
from, but
Oh, the thing she has. I
You
mean,
see the
not-
in the picture, right? There's a piece
Yeah.
of the line missing
Yeah.
right there. That's
No.
the ward.
Yeah, I mean, what the ward? Okay, right. You know
yes,
what I mean?
okay.
That's-
This is this,
Yeah.
right?
It's the ward.
Okay, I was
And that piece of gold looks like it would fit right in that missing piece. Yes.
I think we should put it in. I want to put it in. I think
Me
it's the right
too.
thing to do because I want to
Are you
live.
gonna wade? Are you gonna wade into that white?
I
pool?
choose life. You know what?
Can-
it looks
can I
like the
put
guy
her-
next to me is wearing a poncho. Here, let me grab your poncho and throw it on
Can
the
I?
ground over
I was
there.
gonna say, can I like put her on my shoulders maybe and have her reach and get closer so she doesn't have to
No.
step in that shit?
No, you're definitely gonna have to. It's like 10 feet from where you are to get to the point where you got to actually put the thing in it.
So whoever does this has to step into the white shit.
Yes, 100%.
Well, we don't know how deep it is, and I mean, Bessie tasted
On it.
it, and she's
I'll
fine.
do it.
I'll do it. I'll step on it. Don't bother me.
Okay.
It's just a little bodily fluid or whatever.
It's
no
just
big
a little
deal.
bit of white bodily fluid.
It's just
She's
what those
used to
things
it.
are puking
Oh,
down here to
no,
feed
nice.
this
No.
beast.
Oh,
It's
Jesus
fine.
Christ. Why would you say it like that, Locanthus?
My
Oh.
hands are gonna get dirty, so I'm glad I finished my sandwich.
Okay, I hand the wand over to Bessie since she's got such a tough stomach.
All right,
Okay.
I
Um,
appreciate you, Bessie. Thank you so much.
no problem. Then see
So
what's
so
up.
Bessie kind of like go to step in this pool. Or I guess you're kind of like wading into it, right? You're stepping over into it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going slow. It don't bother me, but I'm also cautious.
Yeah, you kind of put your foot out there and you grab the sides and you step in and whoop, you sink down into like up to your chest in this
Whoa, this
into
is
this into this
deeper.
pool of liquid.
Ooh.
And
goodbye forever, Bessie.
Swim check.
Oh, I'm still here. I'm still here, Alejandro.
Oh, okay.
She throws the ward at us, and we pull her out with it.
Yeah, so she kind of turns around.
Wait,
and...
hang on. I'm okay. No, don't pull me out just yet.
No.
Okay.
She's only chest deep.
Let me see. What? She's only chest deep.
This.
She can get.
She is.
I'm saying, like, she's not in total danger yet.
Yeah, I'm okay. Okay.
So as she's kind of like in there, she turns around. You guys give her the gold thing. 2 or 3 little wriggling things kind of crawl up her shoulders.
I'm not okay now, guys. I'm not okay.
And are trying to eat her face.
Yeah, I'm definitely not okay. Move
we
quickly.
Put them in here, and they get to go first.
Oh shit! Sickles.
How do I show them? Did you guys see them? You probably don't see them. Okay, that's okay. You don't need to see them. They are gonna like these 3 worms crawl up Bessie's like shoulders and kind of like crawl up, and it looks just like what you remember seeing when you were fighting that little worm thing in the professor's office, and they're trying to crawl up. Bite, and one of them grabs onto her bottom lip and rips it kind of open a little bit and starts sliding into her mouth. Emerson, you hear, but you can barely see, sort of Bessie, 2 people in front of you with a worm trying to crawl into her mouth.
Yep. That's real fucked up.
So what are you doing,
Emerson
brother?
is like, tough fucking luck.
He's like, too bad, so sad.
I mean, it's not like I can push past these people, right?
You could if you wanted to.
Right?
You could push past them, but then they would not be able to push past you when it's their turn for this round.
I use Bard Song.
you do not have Bard Song.
I use Inspiring Presence.
Wrong game.
Damn it.
That's a different game, yeah.
Can I at all... Okay, how about this? I push Omar and Virginia out of the way to get up there, and I'm like... I grab Alexandro's hand, and I say, pull her out fast, and I like hold him to like brace him so he could lean over.
Okay, so you're gonna help him grab her and pull him out.
I'm doing a support.
I don't know if I've
Omar.
decided to. Right.
I don't know if you have either, but I grabbed your hand there, buddy.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Omar, you've been pushed to the side.
You gave him physical contact. His soul.
I think Omar might be sleeping.
Oh no, Omar!
No, he's here. He's here. He's
Okay.
here.
He's still here. Okay.
What are you doing,
So
Omar?
that's your wife that we're hearing snoring again.
Yeah, it's not you.
It's my wife, that's only. I mean, I don't feel.
You see, Emerson kind of pushed you back and is like running up to the front and holding.
I don't feel any need to get close to this white jizz.
Wow.
I'm just gonna hang out. Did anything come out of this thing, or is it, are we just?
Yeah, it's climbing up Bessie's shoulders and kind of like going into her mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 slugs.
It's eating me. Get me out of here, Omar! You were the one dragging me along.
I grabbed the camera. No, not just.
For posterity.
No,
wow.
No. I don't know what Omar would do, other than to
take a picture.
Oh, you might take a picture. Yeah.
That's probably what he would do.
I mean, it would be an interesting picture, but I don't think that's what he would do.
It does. It's gonna do this. And oh my god, yeah, totally. You like grab it, rip it out of your mouth, and throw it back in the pool. It's like far away from you now, gone. But you still have 2 on your shoulder.
Yeah, those are
Like
not as
trying
bad.
to crawl up. It's not
If
in
I
your
have
mouth
any more
yet.
action,
Yeah.
so I'm
Ezekiel.
just, picture a
Mouth
woman
stuff is worse.
with worms on her. I'm just trying to rip
Yeah,
that
trying
shit
to
up
get them
from you.
off. You're like, fuck.
That's
The
a
only
Ezekiel.
reference that I
vampire.
have is gummy worms. Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
sure.
So Ezekiel
Can I
starts.
just say-
He starts
can I
singing.
just say,
It's a gummy world.
I'm super impressed with the way that you can handle white spewing worm things.
Thank
God,
You seem to really understand what you're doing.
It took me a second, but I'm there now. Yuck.
Yuck.
Oh, Locanthus was there like a while ago.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Probably.
Hey, you know
Ezekiel,
what? We're
what are you doing?
overlooking that.
I'm just gonna try to help her take those worms off from her.
Okay,
can
because
get her.
it's at the end of the turn, you can't really push anybody out of your way because everybody's pushed everybody else out of their way. You can't really get to her. You're kind of stuck. If you look, you're like 1, 2, 3, 4 people behind her.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
you're way
Okay.
back there.
Yeah, you're in the backpack. Yeah, I'm not sure. You could take a shot, but if you miss badly, it could be bad.
I am aiming at Alejandro.
Well, we know this guy can't shoot for shit.
Nice.
Well, I'm
so
just
all
saying,
right.
if I aim at you, I might miss you. So
That's very
I
true,
might
yeah.
hit the creature. You know, it's
No,
reverse
no.
psychology ? No, I guess I'll just sit there and panic. I guess.
Okay, you'll freak out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it's Emerson's turn. Emerson, you're right next to her. There's 2 worms on her shoulders.
I mean, obviously, I want to get them off. I'm just wondering, is brawl the only option?
Yeah. I mean, you could take your knife and try and do it that way.
There's also a consume,
No, I cannot.
and you can eat those.
You
worms
could.
off.
Yeah, we can eat one.
If you
don't
brawl them
mind getting
off,
the check?
look at your melee, and if you brawl them off, you're going to do 1d3. If you take your knife and try and cut them off or swing them off, you'll do a 1d8. But if
And I
you roll
guess
a
it's the
critical
same.
fail, you're going to hurt her.
Yeah, I may as well. I guess I try and chop it up.
He takes the machete and swings at one of the ones on your arm.
Wasn't there some action you can take where you like steady your aim or something? Can you do that with a knife?
You can, yes. In fact, let me see. If you take, let's see, combat, firearms, combat flowchart. So we have this here, and that is boom, boom, boom. And you can say, I don't think here. I think if you steady your thing this round, you can get a bonus dice next round. It doesn't say that here.
Yeah, I'll
Sounds legit.
Yep.
take my time to line up the slice.
You're like, okay, I'm getting ready to cut one of these things. And then, Omar, it's your turn. If Omar's there.
Omar, did you fall asleep in the last 2 seconds that we spoke?
Stand here.
Here, I'm just here. I'm looking at this. Hold on.
We believe it. We believe
We
it.
believe you, man.
We
He's never
believe
gonna live
you.
it up.
He's gonna make it happen, man.
Yeah, I really don't know what. Yeah, I
When in
guess
doubt,
if I
help
can make
me
my
out.
way over, I will try to do the same thing and pull. a
You're close
machete
enough
and-
that you can kind of if you want to just pull your machete out and hit it, or trying to hit one off her shoulder, you
Yeah.
can. You're close enough.
I'm really nervous with all this machete
Alright.
swinging
I
around
know,
my head.
I know, and none of them know how to swing a
Ugh.
machete really. But
Oh, great.
go ahead and roll a
Time
knife
to
fight.
roll a new character.
Oh shit. Okay. At least it wasn't a critical. That's all good. He swings and misses. Virginia,
Swing and a miss.
swing and a miss. It's a new round, so if you
Is somebody moaning
It
again?
sound
Is
no,
there-
no,
or
dude.
did
You
somebody
know what it
maybe
is?
a porno
No, no, no.
one?
We thought it. No, no, no. We thought it was a moan, but it's his wife snoring. That's what she sounds like
No,
snoring.
I hear a baby.
No, we all
Okay.
know it's just
No,
the
that's
sound.
his wife.
I'm hearing porno noises. It's like
No, you don't. It's a baby.
No, that's what you want to
What do you
listen.
listen
That's
to?
what you
Yeah.
want
What I-
to hear. Dude.
Yeah, what
I
kind of
hear
porno
is,
do you listen to?
I don't know, yeah.
That's what I'm hearing.
And this is how we get the stream, the VOD
Yeah,
just
we
like
get
taken off
demonetized
YouTube.
like ASAP. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
And
exactly.
I take it back. It's whatever you guys said.
Okay, so Virginia, it's your turn.
Yeah, I don't know what to do because I'm kind of like back here, you know, and I can't
You
really
can take
do
a
much.
shot.
With my knife.
Shot.
I'm not taking a shot with my gun.
You had your 9mm out. Yeah, I mean,
Gun,
Yeah, I do have
gun.
I'm not close enough to her though.
you're
Am
close
I?
enough to take a shot. Yeah, definitely.
With my knife.
No, with the gun.
I'm not taking a shot with the gun.
Okay, gotcha.
Thank you.
I'm not a psychopath.
I mean,
That's literally what
it's only
did
if you
to
roll
me, Dre,
really,
2 games
really
ago.
bad.
I
Yeah,
know, that's
exactly.
how I
dude.
learned.
Yeah.
That's how I
Yes.
learned what not to do.
That is, he just said, I'm not a psychopath, but that's literally what he did. He did the psychopath behavior. Just
It's
pointed
all good,
it
man.
out.
It's
I
not the
wish I-
same thing.
No regrets.
Well, yeah.
No regrets. Just we're all going forward at this point.
You prick. Yeah, fucking okay. Right.
So Virginia, then you don't do anything.
Can I try throwing my knife?
You could, yes, you
No.
can
Throw
the
your
knife
gun.
But
and
does that
roll-
count as a?
Throw your
It's the
gun.
same as a revolver. If you miss, you're gonna hit her. If you critical miss, not
It's,
if you
it's
just.
just the odds of. Okay, but it would be a critical miss with the gun.
With anything, if it's a critical miss, you're gonna hit her. If not,
Oh,
you
boy.
will just miss. Or if you hit it, you will hit.
This happened to my daughter on her first D&D game with me. They critically missed and hit her, and I was like,
Yeah.
"I'm so sorry,
Yeah.
Mama." But that's
Yeah,
what
I
happened,
know.
yeah.
I know. That's
Can I
what
cast
happened.
guidance on somebody or something?
No, you
It's like
cannot.
D&D.
Yeah, I know. Nope.
We're bringing D&D into
No
everything.
guidance. Are you going to shoot? Are you going to throw your knife? Or are you going to pass your
Some
turn?
guidance.
I'm gonna give my support to, who's next?
Alejandro.
Alexandro. I'm gonna say these inspiring words to you. You got this, man. You
can
save
do
us all.
these.
Alejandro,
I'm
your
Save
turn.
Bessie.
brother.
hyped. I'm so fucking
Your-
hyped
your-
by
your
those
turn,
words.
Alejandro.
Like, yeah, I have like nipple hard-ons. I'm ready to go,
Ew.
and I am going to shoot
Motherfucker.
it off of her with
Go
the
right
bonus
ahead.
inspiration. that
No,
I'm
you don't
getting.
have a bonus, but go ahead and do the roll your revolver.
Okay.
So all those words of inspiration didn't
No,
help?
not in
Not
Call of
even a little bit?
Cthulhu, unfortunately,
Wow,
no.
That's
It
kinda
did a
If she-
little bit for his ego. That's about it.
Yeah, it's just ego. If she was
It
next
should
to
be
him
something-
and
okay,
like
so do I
and
use
like stood in
revolver?
front of him so he could put his arm on her shoulder so that he could steady
Okay,
the shot,
so-
then maybe, but yeah, not.
It's revolver, the one that.
Hey, can I?
Okay. Yeah,
You're way
she-
back in the back. You can push forward if you wanted to do
Yeah,
that.
he's like, dude, he's just making this more difficult. Of course she can.
No, she could do that, but she's gonna push forward and push everybody back,
Do it.
and she'll be up in
We
the
have
front.
to save her. We have to
No.
save her. I'm gonna do this either way. You might as well help me.
I know, but Emerson's planning his big shot. He's used his last turn.
He did, yeah, and she will
Prepare
push
for
him
the
out of
shot.
the way, and he will not get his bonus if it's his turn.
No, words of inspiration are all you get. I'm sorry, it's all we can afford.
Go ahead,
All right.
Alejandro.
I'm doing it.
Get used to words of affirmation and not physical
53.
touch, buddy.
You success.
Success.
So go ahead and roll some damage
See,
on that.
You didn't even need me.
Let me see. Larva.
Right, I'm
Okay.
just gonna click
Um,
on the damage.
Do you guys see the larva? Hold on. Do you guys see the larva? Let me see.
No, share
no.
it.
Oh, here we go. You see it on the combat tracker
Ooh.
now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
on the
Okay. So
combat tracker.
whichever one you're gonna attack, larva 1 was the one that she threw back in the pool. So it's kind of out of commission. So you can do either 2 or 3.
No, I'm shooting the one oh they're both on
She's
Bessie?
got one on each shoulder, yeah.
One on each shoulder. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to start with Larva 2, which I assume is the left shoulder.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. And so I'm going to roll my damage right on that one.
Yep.
Take this, larva.
Oh fuck,
oh,
dude! Dude, you shoot that larva off, and it kind of like explodes, and there's this goo of white blobby shit all over her ear and her shoulder and down her dress.
That is not a pretty image.
It basically exploded. Like you shot it, and it like
it's
popped.
And I look at Bessie, and I wink, and I like blow the smoke out of my pistol, like.
Bessie, it's your turn. You don't have to look at his smoke or anything.
I mean, if I just see it, I'm probably too busy. I'm probably concerned about other things right now, so I probably didn't notice. And even if I had noticed,
wow,
you wouldn't have really looked that hard, yeah.
That was really dramatic, guys. I mean, somebody should appreciate my heroism. Okay.
You know we love to hate you.
I'm still trying to get this shit off of me.
Yep,
so
there's one more on your
left
shoulder. Yeah.
You know, I did 50%
and it was
of that.
the fighting bro.
I inspired you.
Go ahead. You try and like shove the next one off your shoulder.
Didn't
really shit. Oh no, that was a fail.
Inspire me that much though.
You're like trying to get it off, and it's like wriggling up your neck and up your back of your head, and trying to like hide in your hair and.
Oh, it's in your hair! It's in your hair!
Yeah.
Wait. Is it? Do I get the feeling that it's gonna attack me next? Is it next?
When
it's definitely
stuff
trying.
gets in your hair, it's so disgusting.
No, okay.
I mean,
I'm not gonna
I heard
do anything.
that from people that
I'm gonna trust that Ezekiel or somebody else is gonna try to get it
Ezekiel,
off me.
you see that she's fighting this one last worm crawling over her right shoulder. And it crawls up in her hair. What are you gonna do?
Okay, I mean, am I able to push past the people that are in front of me because we're in the same situation?
If you push past them, you will interrupt their action when it's their turn. But yes, you can. Emerson is kind of like prepping his sword to hit her next round, and if you push up past Emerson, you're gonna mess up his bonus dice.
Okay.
You can fire from where you are.
No, I'm afraid of hitting Bessie. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait and see what happens with Emerson.
You can
and if that doesn't fix anything, I'm just gonna on my next run. I'm just gonna go in and push past everybody and trying to like rip worms from her.
I'm just saying
you'll never be the hero, bro.
Well, no. You could aim.
I will shoot aiming at Alejandro, seeing if I hit the worm.
No. You could aim this round so that you get a bonus dice next round.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yep. Okay. And then Augustus Larkin is in the back, like, guys, what the fuck is going on? He can't even see around the corner. He's like behind you guys. And then. A fail. The one on your head is like trying to climb around your ears and your nose and trying to get in your mouth, and you're like swatting it away, and it doesn't exactly get in your mouth. Emerson, you now have one bonus.
Oh, okay.
On your machete attack, if you want.
So I hit 1B
and then roll the knife machete. And you failed. He like tries desperately to swing that thing, and nothing happens. Omar's
asleep.
He might be sleeping now. I think he's like 3 whiskeys down.
No, I'm just muting myself so you don't hear my...
Oh, wow. He's still up.
What the fuck is going on? Why are you awake, dude? I'm getting disturbed by this.
I'm amazed you're still awake, yeah.
I know. This is
what are you doing,
upsetting
Omar?
The cosmic universe.
You know, I had this idea what I was going to do, all detailed out, and I forgot what it was.
Oh, yeah, of course. My employees tell me the same shit. I get it.
From where you are, you could reach forward and just swing either your club or your knife or punch it. You know, you're close enough that you could do that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
have
guess
to
I'll
check
keep doing
off.
that.
Really? That's not a
Go ahead.
baby? That is weird.
No, that's a snore. It's just a
How
weird
does it make
snore.
you
It's
feel
okay.
that you can hear your sister-in-law
I don't know
moaning in the
why.
background?
Oh, you failed.
It's a
Omar
little
like
weird,
tries
but I'm
desperately
alright
to
with it.
swing the machete and nothing happens.
Why did it
Virginia.
roll 4 different die for me there?
You did a plus. I don't know what the fuck you did there, man.
Stop cheating. That's my job.
No, I don't know why you did
Never
2
mind.
rolls. That was interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure. Attack knife, machete.
Holy
Never
shit, dude.
That
That
is a
sounds like a
wild snore,
I'm-
dude. I'm just saying.
I'm almost disturbed by that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We need to.
Virginia, your turn. Virginia.
I think a sleep study is in order.
I think so too, yeah.
Yeah, she needs a CPAP.
She does, yeah, I think so. Citra?
Yeah. Shit, I'm still in the same position I was before.
Yes, you are. But
Is
you
there-
could push
is-
forward if you want to, yeah.
I could push forward. I could take my gun out. I know
You
you've
could.
been egging us all to like
Hey,
take
I'm
our
just
gun
saying.
out. Do we
you
want to
have-
shoot?
You have potentials, yeah.
Yeah,
He
but
want us
there's
to whip it out.
potentials indeed.
He wants us to whip it out.
Oh,
So
yeah.
where are the larvas right now? Where are they?
One of them is on her shoulder, the other one is in the pool, and one is dead, splatted on her left shoulder, like and
she still
ears
has
and
one.
kind of
Wonder-
side of her face.
I wonder if this carcinogenic lid would work on this thing.
Shoot, I don't want to just keep past my turn. Why can't these hallways be like too wide?
All these other idiots have.
So I want to like.
You can push past them. I mean, you can push
I want
past
to
them.
press.
What
press
idiots are you
against
talking
them.
about?
No.
The average idiots.
Oh, those guys.
As in,
Yeah,
like,
those
you know,
guys suck.
girls are.
You kind of push up here, and then these guys get knocked back
That was
here, and you're
me in
now in the front.
character.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, and then I take my machete knife out and I try to like fling it off her, and
Okay.
hopefully slice it at the same time. Her,
Do it.
the larva, not her.
Yep. Do it. Make a roll.
I think we should just admit that we're losing and leave her.
What the? And then you wonder why we screwed.
Oh, shoot.
Alejandro, what are you doing?
And I miss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna since everyone
You guys are
else-
not fighters. The only fighter
Yeah,
really is Alejandro. Yeah.
I know. And since everybody else has failed to take action, I'm going
Wait,
to shoot
I didn't
the
fail
right
to
one.
take action. I just failed at my action.
Yeah, that is
Okay,
very true.
everybody
That's
else-
still correct.
That's a
Yes.
good way to put it.
It is, yeah.
It is, and that's accurate. Everybody else except for Citra.
Oh, wow.
Oh my
Again,
god.
So
I spent
I-
2 actions trying to do shit. I just.
I'm
Uh-huh.
going to shoot the other one off my beloved
Jesus.
teammate's shoulder, and I'm going to save her. And I want this to be like Han Solo, where in gameplay it turns out like a boom, boom, and I
Point
shoot
blank,
both of
right?
them off like that.
If
Yeah,
you
like-
shoot
You're
it
right up
off,
on her.
yes. If you shoot it off, yes. It will
I'm
be.
so nervous.
Okay.
All this bragging is going to lead to a 1.
Now,
you know what
Uh-huh.
I mean?
Yep.
At this point, though, Virginia has come up to encourage me and, like, you know, give me one of those, like, shoulder rubs. Like, you got it, bro. You got it. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't
So
think.
No.
She's
give you a shoulder
100% not
No.
touching you.
100% not touching you.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
So
I
go
touched
ahead,
a
Alejandro.
larva with a machete. That was my turn.
Yep.
All right.
Go ahead,
So,
Alejandro. Roll your revolver.
Here we go.
You said that my words did not do much last time. Why would
No,
I do it
he
again?
said that. I did not.
No, that's what he
American
said.
said that. Here we go. Here we go. Oops. Here we go.
Oh.
Oh,
that's a hard
baby,
success.
Hard success.
Oh
Um,
god.
So I
Let me see.
shoot the other one off, and I do the exact same move where I like very sexually give her a profile shot of me. I turn sideways so she can see my profile as I blow the smoke out of my barrel, like
wow.
that. And then
I am frantically trying
Wow.
to get the
And
thing
then-
off.
And then I wink at her, and with my free hand, I twirl my mustache tip a little bit.
All right, and then I'm frantically trying to take the worm off of me. Finally, I see the worm flying off of my body, and I realize, excuse me, my turn to describe the situation.
It's not your turn, actually. It's not your turn.
Excuse me.
It's not your turn.
Excuse me. And I the whole time I'm just checking myself to make sure there's no more worms, and then I finally decide that I'm okay. And I look at Ezekiel and I winked at him and I say thank you.
Ezekiel's like way back there.
Yeah, he's like, what? Alejandro, please roll your damage, bro. Make sure you roll the damage on your revolver, right? The 1d10 plus 2.
Yes, I'm sorry. Let's.
All this, and we don't even know
roll it on the Kairasiri 3.
Okay, Kairasiri.
Drag and drop it on the Kairasiri 3. Yep.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, yeah, baby.
So Alejandro aims. He shoots the other Kairasiri and explodes off of Bessie's shoulder again. And she looks back at Ezekiel and says, "Thank you, Ezekiel. I appreciate you fucking saving me."
What? I did not say that. Oh yeah, Ezekiel. Yes.
Yeah, Ezekiel. Yeah. She looks back at Ezekiel and goes, "Ezekiel, you're the best."
Yep.
And all the worms are off Bessie, and there's one that kind of like you can see it just as you look. It crawls back into the white goo to your west. And we will cut it off there. It's already midnight.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That's how we do.
That's how we
Thank
do
you,
it.
stream, for joining us. I hope you have a good evening, and I
Bessie,
will see you
thanks.
next
Ezekiel,
week.
note taken.
Good night.
Wow.